Hello? Wait, I have to stand over here. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's me, Christine, again. Your neighborhood sciatica cat. Welcome on in, everyone. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. Woohoo! Nobody has to work anymore. Unless you work on weekends. Then this doesn't apply to you. But, you know. Actually, let's do a poll. I feel like I did this a long time ago, but you know, people's jobs have changed. Let's find out who works on the weekend. Now, work is a subjective word, I know. Because like, work can encompass so many things. But let's say your primary job, I feel like such a fucking survey designer right now. Like you really have to define your variables. Okay, work in this context for the purposes of the poll. I know, welcome, I didn't even say good morning, okay? I will take your data though. Get your tea, I need your data. Work is your primary source of income, so not your secondary source, like maybe you do like side hustles or whatever. I don't mean that. I mean your primary source of income, which for typically the majority of people is like a 9 to 5. It doesn't have to be a 9 to 5. You might do shift work or whatever. But that's what I mean. I don't mean like maybe you do a secondary source of income. So for your primary source of income, if you have one, then do you work on the weekends? Do you work on the weekends? Yes, no, and then I am gonna do a not applicable because you do not work for income. Okay, spell work correctly. I'm interested. Well, welcome on in, everyone. It's Saturday. I just, you know, had the urge to know what you're doing on the weekend. Now, this is also a bit of a self-selected population because you are here right now and it's Saturday. So if you did work for income as your primary source, typically, you probably wouldn't be here live unless you work a type of like desk job where you can also watch content on the side, which is amazing. And then you're always like multitasking. Love that. I do that. I work and then I listen to other shit. Couldn't do that in an office though. It's much easier if you have a work from home opportunity that you can like dual path, do two things at once. All right, I will let that collect the data. Welcome on in. I'm on the tiny bug mic. Hi, I'm a bug. Can you hear me? So, apologies if you hear me swallowing and sipping tea. Can't help it. We're gonna sip tea. I'm gonna sip tea all day today because I have a lot to do and I have had an injury that has put me back a little bit, you know? I couldn't pick up boxes, lift things too heavy. I just really had to make sure that I wasn't angering my physiotherapist. That's the goal, you know? You know when like you go to a doctor or a physio or something and then they're like, well, have you tried A, B, C, D? And then you're like, oh, okay, I guess I gotta do that. See, I will do everything they say so they can't tell me anything else. I don't know if that's psychotic or just like good for you, but like everything they say, like, well, you gotta be doing this, you gotta be doing, I'm like, yeah, I did all of that twice a day, okay, and give me something else. Give me something else. I will do my homework tenfold so that you give me something else. Give me another answer. Like there's like some magic that's gonna appear if I do everything. It is good to listen to your health professionals, obviously, but like, you know, generally speaking, there's usually one thing that your doctor or physio is like, have you done this? Are you this? And you're like, well, not really. So no, I'm not gonna give them that. I will do all my exercises twice a day. I will do the nerve flossing or whatever the fuck. Like, I will take a hot bath with like jets. The only thing I can't do is go swimming because like I don't have a pool and like I don't really like swimming. It irritates my skin, so I have a good reason. But other than that, which wasn't a requirement, it was just like an asset. I'm doing okay. In case you missed it, I have simply sciatica. That is the official diagnosis. It's simply sciatica-logical. We polled the chat last time and 30% of chat has or has had sciatica and 40% knew someone who had it. So seems to me it's not that uncommon. Maybe I gave it to you. I don't know if it's contagious over the internet. But what was I gonna say? Yes. It's basically a symptom of a few things, but I don't really know what caused it yet, other than potentially I sat in the car for 8 hours straight and I pulled my back in a weird way, and then the nerve gets pinched at the top of your back, and then typically it's a nerve shooting pain down one leg only, typically. So mine is down my left leg. So it shot down my left leg and it was like, ooh, and then I couldn't walk, move, and it was very bad. So it's been a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, and I went to physio the same day that it happened. Because I was like, am I dying? What's going on? I've never had this before. But I've been to physio like 3 times. I've done all of my exercises and everything. I'm not doing any lower body stuff because then I don't want to make it worse or irritate the nerve. But it is ultimately a nerve problem that then causes like muscle weakness and pain, and then you can't walk straight. So it's better to stand typically. I can sit, luckily I can sit. Everyone is a bit different. There's some people who like can't sit at all. But when I sit, I need to like sit like this, like laying back. And yeah. So that's, if you cared about the Simply Health update, she has sciatica. She can sit sometimes, but I figured let's just unpack more at this level. No stepping on a ladder. And I got work to do. As I polled you about work. Okay, let's look at the poll. Do you work on the weekends? As per my definition, 55% no, 25% do work as their primary source of income on the weekend. Interesting. Or 20% are not applicable, they do not work. Okay, so yeah, that's actually, yeah, no, that's interesting. I would have thought that the 24% would have been lower. Like the 20% not working for income makes sense, but the 25% is actually like higher than I thought it would have been. Interesting. All right, good for you guys, you know? I guess a secondary follow-up poll would be how many days of the week do you work? Because maybe you just like cover the weekends, but then you get like Monday, Tuesday off, I don't know. And are you a student? Yeah, would have been a good one. Are you in school? Well, 28% of you are. That includes teachers, though. Did Simply give away the brand of the chair? Yeah, it's a fancy rich person chair. It's a Herman Miller. But like, look how cool it is, though. Like, come on. Physio said get a good chair. Actually, I got this before. But, you know, this was like their special edition chair that was in like a hot, I forget the name of it, something magenta, something pink. But it matches so well, like all my pink stuff. So yeah, I spoiled myself. You know what, like, it's fine. I will invest in a good ergonomic chair for when I can sit for long periods of time. And I like that it looks cute. It is third fridge money chair. Yeah, instead of getting a second fridge, I bought a nice chair. Sacrifices, you know, priorities. Chris has bathroom fridge money. Okay, those cosmetics fridges are like $50. That's not that expensive. Yeah, I bought a cosmetics fridge to put my face cream and my prescription cream because it like burns like hell. So the dermatologist recommended putting that in a fridge. And I was like, what about a cosmetics fridge? Yeah, you can get those on Amazon for like 50 bucks. But no, this chair is much more than $50. Was it 800? I thought it was 1,000. Maybe it was 1,000 Canadian, but maybe it's 800 in the States, yeah. All right, let me take a quick look at all your member chats. Welcome to the Menchie gang. Finally, Rainbow. What's Rainbow? The box? Mental princess, not working, but writing my PhD qualifying exam paper. Pray for me. I'm praying for you. You're gonna qualify. That's the first step. Is that the beginning of your PhD? So you got 5 more years? I guess it depends what program. Susu meow, I just used Birthday Brat, and not to be dramatic or anything, but it's so pretty, I might actually cry. I told you. Opal freaks. Definitely found my new Christmas polish. It is kind of a nice departure from like, you know, Favorite Sister Red to do a Birthday Brat hot pink. I like it. Jared Bear, hello Simply. Had my first cup of Simply Maple breakfast this morning. Perfection, thank you. I've heard nothing but good reviews, so that's good. I mean, you would tell me if you hated it, right? Also can't wait to see what the holidays have in store. I know, me too. The team is working on processing all the stuff. We're almost getting there. We're getting there. It's looking good. Abby, I won't lie. I'm still thinking about that David's tea polish. Could you spill any tea on that? It would be a little too early to spill any tea. Should there be any such tea to be spilled? But, you know, I really like their color palette. Mac, it's a Mac attack. Uh-oh, hello Christine. We, the detectives, need to know, is there a topper in the Christmas holidays collection? Well, you're saying 2 things at once. So you're talking about Christmas, like 12 days of Christmas, or holidays, which is this month, November. And 5 or 4 other polishes. Objection, compound question. Objection. Objection. There's no topper. We're kind of, yeah, you're not wrong. We're going a period of time without a new topper. But like, it's fine. There was just so many other good ideas that I wanted to pull off. And I don't want to force a topper unless it really makes sense. Okay, I missed this one. Jessica Smeska. I work from home Saturdays. Today I am not watching stream and painting my nails. Then you have like a good job, you know? I appreciate it. I mean, everyone has different jobs, different paths they want to go down in career opportunities, and sometimes you just do what you can, you know what I mean? But if you do work a job that allows you to occasionally even work from home so you can be comfortable in your space and put something on that you enjoy and be able to still do your work, I find it's like very productive for me personally. So I mean, I've always done this, even back when I like worked in statistics, that I do like to be able to like pet my cat or go make tea or have a podcast on while I'm running data. Like I'm fully capable of doing 2 things at once and like texting someone back for like 2 seconds. So that's good. I feel like it really makes you work on your multitasking skills. Unless you kind of just stop doing your work. Then you're not multitasking anymore. But if you can kind of recognize like, okay, let's go. Let's do 3 things at once, then you know, it's good. I work collections. I harass people all day. Actually, oh my God. I know someone in, not collections, but like telecommunications mediation. You know, like the people who like, okay, hey, I'm really mad. My phone bill, it was supposed to be $97, but it says $102. I would like my money back, and I would like to cancel my service because I hate you so much, okay? Those people get sent to a mediation service that is hired by a telecommunications company to deal with customers because there's just too many of them. And the complaints are usually more easily resolved by a mediations person to like, let's just fix this, rather than the telecommunications company directly. So I don't think a lot of people know this. I mean, I'm assuming it's like this in the States too. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. But yeah, so I know someone who works in mediations, and that's what she does all day is like talk to people about how to make good on their bill, and they have certain things that they're allowed to like say or allowed to give, different conditions being met, then they can give this and do that, and it's like a whole service because there's millions of people right, like who have a telecommunications account who might be unhappy at some point. I never call. I just accept or try and change my account. Same in Australia, depending on the company, yeah. But yeah, collections is wild too. I didn't work in collections, but I worked in accounts receivable, payable for a couple different places. So I do kind of understand the idea of like chasing people down for their money. Being like, hi, you haven't paid your bill yet, it's net 30K. Can we expect a check in the mail? Or I'm really sorry, I have to call you and beg you, but I hate that I'm not the right personality to work accounts receivables. Like, do not hire me for accounts receivables. Don't do it. I will do a bad job. I will not meet the performance targets. I will not get your company money. I will just be too afraid to confront the person. Yeah, that's not the job for me. I'd rather be accounts payable because then there's like, it's just up to me to pay the bills, you know? I'd be like, I'll be organized. I will do it at the right time. Okay, make sure that's paid off. Make sure, don't worry, everything's good. I think you have to be rude. You kind of have to be very assertive, and you have to be able to deal with people who are rude back to you. I would just like tell them a joke and they wouldn't laugh. So I don't think it would be very funny. All right, did I miss something else? Yes. Rubs, good morning. I'm finally off work for a Saturday morning, a part to be received. I miss being here. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, before we start unpacking, I had two things I wanted to do. Let me just have a seat. First of all, charity. We donated money, yay, to women's health because we love women. So in large part, thank you to the Menchie gang and to anyone who gifts Menchie gang memberships to this channel. I choose to give a portion of that to charity every month just because it's kind of nice and also kind of fun to pick a different charity every month. And I've been doing that for almost 2 years. So thank you. Thank you to the Menchie gang for all your support. You definitely do not have to become a member of the Menchie gang, but if you like to, then, you know, welcome on in. Menchie gang is the green chat names in the chat, and they get access to the special emotes with like Menchies and Xylers. And then we also have an extra bonus member stream only at the end of every month. We just had ours last weekend, last Sunday, and we'll do it again at the end of this month. Just as like a bonus stream, just to say thank you and chill a little bit longer. But yeah, so this was the Canadian Foundation for Women's Health. And I specifically picked like their research grant fund because I just feel like increasing support or funding for women's health research is incredibly important. Women's health has been historically under-researched, and we need more research for across the board for all different types of things. But that's what I chose for this month's charity. Next month, I already know it's gonna be the Canadian Cancer Foundation, just telling you that now. But that's what I did for now. So yeah, shout out to women. We love women. All right. But now we gotta talk. We gotta talk about something else, okay? All right, come here. I have something to share with you that I didn't think would happen, but it did. Wait, where is it? Why did it leave? Guys, what happened to it? already know. Just share your condolences. Where is she? There she is. Okay. It's official. Trophy Life has retired. We're gonna miss her. You know, her chromy yellow goodness. Can't say she was a bestseller in her field, but she tried hard. She finally sold out after being retired in January of this year, which was 11 months ago. You know, we thought she'd be the next chameleon coat and hold on for an entire year so that for the next retirement, which we'll do in January, she might still be there, but she just sold out. So big thank you to all the seasonal restock shoppers. Some of you picked up Trophy Life and you took her out. You took her to the beach. In the unsurprising championship endgame twist, this pale yellow gold polish simply underperformed at the sales podium. It's time to pack Trophy Life. First introduced in the One Coat Chrome collection. We hope this shade enjoys championing retirement. Finally. She's going from the bench to the beach. You can send your best wishes. It won't do anything, but you know, make sure you do it. Just for jokes. All right. I'm glad we've had all of our condolences in the chat, please. Yes, R.I.P. She will be missed. May she rest in sparkles. She's going to a special farm now. You just gotta put that trophy on the shelf. Does this mean one more yellow next year? I don't think we should release yellows ever again, honestly. And every yellow we've released since has also done bad. Like, okay, Sunshine Crush, hello? Warm tone yellow, answering your calls? No, worst seller. Topaz Tears did her job, yes, but that's because Topaz Tears isn't really yellow. It's like an antique smoky color, which is not really the same. Is there a special farm for retired polishes? Yes, it's right here. It's called the Retirement Rack. So on holotaco.com, you can go to nail polish and then Retirement Rack and see everything that has since been retired, and you can send them best wishes. Can't guarantee that'll do anything, but we will collect the numbers anyways. And occasionally do have a team meeting where we're like, how many people wished best wishes to Guilty Pleasure? And then just have a little cry about it, you know? All right, in better news, we could stop being dramatic. Or we can keep being dramatic, up to you. Festive restock. Oh, that's me. That's weird. I'm usually not on the homepage. Do we like this or is this weird? Who is that? Okay. Festive restock. Guys, we restocked seasonal shades that are, yes, retiring. I know, it's all, should I put the sad music back on? No, I think we can pull through, guys. We got this. Sacrificial Lacquer, Foiled Again, Overshadowed, Red Flake Taco, and Favorite Sister are all back in stock. They just restocked yesterday. And they will all be retiring with the exception of Sacrificial Lacquer that we're gonna keep around. We made it work with the pigments, and we're very excited to keep this magnetic polish around. That's the plan. Always an asterisk, but that's our plan, and we feel okay enough now telling you that. But Foiled Again and Overshadowed, it's gonna be their final year. I know they were in declassified 001 last year, but they didn't do that well compared to the rest of the bunch. If you do recall, 50 Shades of Grey and Rose Gold Flake Taco were also in this pack of declassified 001, and we decided to keep 50 Shades of Grey and Holo Taco. So they already won the plot. They're around. They've been added to the main collection, but foiled again and overshadowed. We just made the decision, like, they've got to go, you know? We need more space for maybe declassified 002, and they just weren't favored that much, which makes me sad, because, you know, like, more bold green frosted metal, hello, and this like sleek metallic icy blue, really nice for winter, but you know, that's fine. People just have bad taste. Red Flake Taco, it's her 3rd year, and same with Favorite Sister. This is her 3rd and final year. We are retiring my sister. And don't worry, I filmed her reaction, so there will be a short or Instagram post. Actually, maybe it was posted 3 minutes ago. But yeah, goodbye, Jen. Goodbye, sister. Goodbye, Favorite Sister. You're not my favorite anymore. No. So these 5 have been restocked with a big enough batch that I hope will last, but I know I've seen lots of questions, people asking when it will last until. The answer is I don't know. And it's really hard for me to predict this because there's so many factors that come into play. If people never had a chance to purchase these in previous year or they skipped it, then they're gonna want them. If people want backups or doubles because they hear that they're retiring, then they might want them. If people decide they wanna wait till the next collection to order, then they might stick around until the next collection, but then they might go extremely quickly, because that's kind of sometimes what can happen. But I don't have the answer. So, too long didn't listen. They will stay in stock until they sell out, which I hope is the rest of the holiday season, but if they sell out before, then that's it. We're not making another batch. So, learning from the Birthstones launch, if you really want these, any of these, except Sacrificial Lacquer, because she's gonna stay, then I would recommend getting them as soon as you can, because I can't guarantee that they will be around for a subsequent launch. I don't know. Kelsey Fold again was easily my favorite polish. No! Like, people are just wrong, and that's fine. Like, you're just wrong if you don't like this. It's so good, Christmas. Justice for Frosted Metals. Jen pulled a Ben and retired, honestly. I mean, it's pretty good. Retiring after 3 years, not bad to my sister. Oh, I'm not playing The Walking Dead. Oops. Is the Royalty Collections retiring? It isn't there. Yes, because it's limited edition. I think there is only one, though. Yeah, just Inside Job is left. I think we were just gonna wait for this one to sell out and then update the rack. It's a bit easier to do that. Hold on, I'm just gonna update stream elements. So let me know in the chat, are you guys picking up the seasonal polishes? These ones. Also, there's a little line right there, or a little flag. A banner, hello, what's the word? A badge that says retiring. So it's crystal clear that these 4 are going. And also the cracked taco shell and glow in the dark are seasonal, but we still have a little bit of stock. Otherwise they would have been gone, but we have a little bit left, so we decided to leave them on the website just in case people want to pick up an extra cracked taco shell or glow in the dark. So don't forget, because those will be gone at some point. I want to get Favorite Sister. I need to pick up glow in the dark, yes. I grabbed glow in the dark last time, perfect. Just placed an order for Sacrificial Lacquer, nice. I picked up the polishes from Declassified 001 since I missed them last year. Might get some backups. Nice. Mark already has them. Cooper picked up the seasonal polishes plus Starry-Eyed. Ooh, that's a good Christmas combo. Chris needs another Favorite Sister. Marie says, be right back, y'all. I gotta go vote. Okay, you go do that. We can't stop you from voting now. Come on now. Are you ever thinking of doing cat eye nail polish? That's what magnetic nail polish is. It's just another word for magnetic. Kalasna. I love the vanilla cake oil. Smells amazing. Thank you. It also just sold out, unfortunately. So we did have a couple of the replacement cartridge packs still in stock until like just a couple days ago, or was that yesterday? I don't know what is time, but now they're all gone, so. But I am definitely looking forward to reading more of the reviews. Oh, there's already 56. You guys are wild. Don't forget to leave a review, because this is really valuable feedback. Like, yes, you can say in the chat and I might remember it, but putting it on the website is where the data would ideally go, so we can collect it in the most efficient and effective way. So go ahead and leave a review if you like the scent. And of course, I know scent is a bit subjective, but that's pretty good. 4.8 out of 5? Okay, sick. And I guess people also left reviews under this one. 4.7 out of 5, nice. Delicious. Are you guys eating it? Don't eat it. If I see one review that says I licked it and it tasted good, I swear to God. Is sacrificial lacquer replacing Love Spell? It's not replacing. I mean, it is a different color. Love Spell, we have not had good luck with the pigments for. We just can't match it to the same magenta because the vendor keeps providing pigments that are just like not the same. And that is the risk that I've talked about a few times, and that doesn't just affect magnetics, it affects every specialty shade we do, not really cremes, but specialty stuff that has different pigments. Maybe they're metallic, or if they're like multichrome or magnetic, or certain types of holo or flake sizes or exact flake colors. This can happen, especially when you buy in such giant batches like us. Like, we will try and purchase as much as possible from a giant batch so that there's no deviation or difference within the pigment in that giant batch, so we can ensure our pictures and your experience is all the same for as long as possible. But then what happens is when you go back to buy a second giant batch, like, I don't know, maybe the vendor's like, oh, we changed it. And you're like, why? So this can happen, and it is more susceptible to brands who are doing higher volume because we need more stuff. And then it exhausts the vendor sometimes when we come back and we want a second big batch, and it's like slightly off. So we're so far haven't found a good pigment match for the original Love Spell that we made. And yeah, we didn't know that when we made Love Spell 3 years ago, right? And this has happened with other shades, like sometimes it just happens. And there's a bit of a tolerance, so I don't know why I'm full screening. I should be full screen. So like, there is a footnote on most of our product listings that say batch variability may occur, which is very true. But there's also an internal variance allowance that like I'm willing to accept, like within reason, a little bit of variance. Sometimes you guys don't even notice it, but technically like it is a different pigment, or we had to like tweak something to make it work with the pigments that were available to us at that time for a restock. And like there will be a bit of variance or like exact flake size, and that can happen. But sometimes the pigment is just like not reading the same color, or it's like totally different and I'm not willing to accept it. And that's what's happened with Love Spell. Like, we're just not getting that right tone of magenta with the same magnetic stripe line. And I guess it's more complicated because it's a magnetic pigment, so it's less commonly available from pigment suppliers. But yeah, I'm trying, the team is trying, we just haven't found it. So I don't know if there ever will be a restock unless there's like some miracle. But no, sacrificial lacquer is not like a replacement. It's a totally different color. It's a totally different pigment. Just like the haute couture situation. Yeah, it's happened with some of the Holo Barista. It's happened with Xyler the cat. And it can happen. On average, I'd say that happening is pretty low because we like to do our due diligence on a pigment before we release it. Unless we know it's limited edition and we're only doing one batch, then like it doesn't matter if we can match it again, which is also another good reason for why we like to do limited editions sometimes, because it gives us permission to like not have to worry about whether we'll be able to match that pigment again, right? So people think limited edition is like, oh, let's just FOMO everyone. And it's like, no, there's actually a good operational reason why it's really helpful to do that sometimes. I know I don't want to like do it all the time, but if we did it all the time, then like we could come out with wild shit all the time. It would upset everyone all the time. Okay, sorry, that was just me blabbing. I was just yapping, simply yapping. Ivana Dregmar, just look at the flowers. Trophy life, just look at the flowers. I know, it's so sad. Mac, again, obviously I call holidays a Christmas collection. You do. And is the Black Friday sale lasting 2 weeks like last year? I feel like you're gonna have to wait to find out for that one. But we will be having a Black Friday sale and Cyber Monday, and we have a couple, wait. I'm thinking of 12 Days of Christmas in my mind. It's all blending into one, our marketing calendar. Because we have the holidays launch, which is our holiday collection. Spoiler alert, we're releasing a holiday collection in November. It has a box. And then there's a couple new smaller products that aren't nail polish. But I think most of them will be in 12 Days of Christmas. There might be one in Black Friday calendar. I don't have the calendar in front of me and I'm not about to pull it up. NDAs are being signed right now, yes. Yeah, we have a couple cute things and then maybe declassified, yeah. And yes, we are still working on a birthstone restock. Pigments are on order, but because they're on order and they're not in hand, I don't want to confirm anything. So no, I will not tell you which ones will be restocked. Because in case the pigment comes in and it's like, no, that's wrong. See, what was I just saying? No, why do I do this to myself? This is the problem with making like complicated, rare pigment shit. And what if you can't match it? Actually, let's do a tolerance poll. This is very good data. Okay. If a birthstone shade, hypothetically, shade was slightly off, like it's a little bit noticeable. Most of the time I do it and like you don't notice it. But if it's slightly off and you notice it, would you still want us to restock? I'm gonna send this to the team. Okay, just yes or no. Now, we wouldn't be able to redo all of the marketing photos because that takes a long time. So there would just have to be a slight disclaimer. And then I would just show you. And I know it kind of depends, but just trust that I wouldn't re-release something that's like, oh, the Para Don't Bother Me is now completely pea yellow. Like, no, I wouldn't do that. It wouldn't be that wild of a difference, but it might be like a little bit. And I don't have the answer yet because pigments are on order, so I haven't seen them. Who knows, you might like the slight variance better. Like, I don't know. Like OG's Eye of the Cat versus Yellow's Eye of the Cat. Yeah, that one was different though. I mean, I guess the root problem was the same. Like the vendor did switch their type of glitter, but it was one of those things that actually took a lot of time to see because the glitter, I think it was like the fade rate, or I forget the technical term, where it starts to fade into the base more, and you don't notice that until full time. And we do all the quality testing when we initially, why my recording stopped? Wait, stream is still working? Okay, my recording just decided to stop. Oh shit, hold on. Uh-oh, sorry, just give me 1 second. I just got a warning from my computer that I have no space on it. What? Sir, what? How do I have no space on my computer? It's working. Okay, quick, quick. Permanently delete items, go. I'm permanently deleting things. I forget how to use a Windows computer, man. Like, how do I check my space? I just never think about it on this computer. Okay, I think we're good. Can I record again? Yes, I can. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, I should play the AOL dial-up soundtrack. Okay, I think it did record. Thank God. Okay, what was I saying? Hello? Xyler. Yeah, this can happen. And sometimes like the color and the pigment looks the same when you first like mix a pre-production restock batch and you're like, okay, yeah, looks good, like let's go. And then you find out later that it actually wasn't because they like maybe changed something in their coating process or whatever. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I guess if, you know, we have like 3 out of 200 and how many nail polishes have we released? 220, something like that. Then like that's a pretty good rate. So, and it's gonna happen again. At some point, there will be a nail polish that like a pigment got switched, and maybe there was an issue or you know a customer isn't happy, but it's gonna be an extremely low rate, which is the goal. You know, we do as much quality testing as we can. But also you guys want things to restock. So we can't quality test something for a year before we restock because then you will yell at us. Just gaslight us and say it's the same, imagine. Like, you're blind, they're clearly the same. I think Got Cake isn't as pure silver lilac as the OG batch. That makes a lot of sense because that was originally launched as a limited edition shade and then everyone, and I think you voted to bring it back. So we brought it back. And then, yeah, it's gonna vary. If a birthstone shade was slightly off, would you still want us to restock it? 82% said yes, 18% said no. Do the 18% already have the collection? That's what I'd also need to disaggregate. Mods, can you screen cap that and send it in the Discord? I'm literally gonna save this. I mentioned the same thing with Existential Crisis. Yeah, that one has a ton of pigments in it that are a bit variable. Variables, eh? Aren't they wild? Don't they just have a mind of their own? Okay, cheers. What are you drinking? I'm drinking tea. Big shocking surprise. I'm actually drinking 2 teas. I don't ask. It's fine. Ben made me one, but I made one, and now I have 2 in 1 cup. I'm drinking my new Simply Maple Breakfast. I hesitated at first because I was like, oh, I can't say it, but then I realized it's out. You need to make your own tea, bruh. Hello? Bro. Okay. I will. Oh, look, that's me! That's me packing your orders. That's me not packing your orders. That's me mishandling your orders. That's tea. That's also tea. Also tea. Tea is a latte. About the tea, it's me. Me. Oh, I didn't even look at the reviews. Guys, there's 7 reviews. How are there more reviews of nail oil than tea? I guess the tea just launched. Okay, if you drank my tea, go leave a review on David's tea, and I won't see it because, actually I will, because it's public. I was gonna say, like, I don't have their data. But I will see it because it's public. What is Q&A? Ask a question. Tell them it tastes like the best tea they've ever released, you know? So maybe they'll like restock it, I don't know. Great flavor and lightly sweet. Hope they make it permanent. Was this review helpful? Yes. A great replacement for maple syrup oolong, because they did discontinue it. So sad. See, I'm here to save you. It's a great substitute to fill the hole in my heart. Love it. One of my favorites. Amazing. I wish it came in a larger size. Me too. So good. This is one of the best teas I've ever tried. The aftertaste reminds me of French toast. Okay. I tried this one with a little bit of milk. Delicious. The tea is amazing. You quite literally don't have to add any sweetener because it's nice on its own. I only added a tiny bit of sugar and no milk. It's simply amazing. Even though it's limited edition, if you're new into tea, this is honestly a safe bet. I agree. Simply delicious. Holo, this is the tea we've been waiting for. Thank you for giving our girl Simply her own tea. No surprise, but it's so yummy. It's a cozy black tea that I can't get enough of, and I already placed a second order. Oh, there's not one bad review. I mean, it's a small sample size. Okay, go, someone increase the sample size so I can see at least one bad review. I won't lie, it is a really good cozy tea. Nice. Now you need to add David's tea to how people found Holo Taco. Yeah, we added Ulta. I like it, but I'm too lazy to write a review. Come on, it takes like 2 seconds, right? I don't know. I've never written a review. I'm just kidding. I write a review for physio and I'm like, I'm not fixed. 1 star. That's sarcasm. Okay. Should we unpack? Los Angeles is back from early voting. Welcome back. Oh. Welcome back from voting. Okay, we're gonna just do a quick sciatica. Ow. I hit my leg in the drawer. Okay. I'm just swinging around. I'm shrimping. That's how I've been walking, like a shrimp. Okay, let me move this away because the box I want to unpack is over here. Bear with me while I use my right leg to move this over. Don't laugh. We must be careful. I'm using my right leg only to push what's probably like 50 pounds of nail polish. These are 2 full boxes. Oh, okay, there. Right leg will be jacked. I'll move this over a little bit. This is unpacking, yeah, okay. Guys, we're unpacking IRL still. What episode is this, like 12? I didn't even check. It's 12, I think. Is this still unpacking from when you first moved? Don't shame me like that. First name, germonium, what? Okay, so as you can see, we have all Holo Taco here, wonderful. And then I have the boxes here, but I've changed my mind. So previously I told you that I was gonna put another brand at the top here and then just do the boxes up the side. But I actually think it's smarter if I put 3, you can't see the top, but 3 rows of boxes at the top and then just do 1 little row here and on the other side, which you can see just behind chat, in boxes. Okay, so that probably made no sense, but it makes sense in my head, so deal with it. So for now, I can't go up there. So I'm just gonna put these here for now. Or wait, do I like this size? I think I wanna keep the rainbow ones here because they're just so pretty. Yeah, so we're gonna move the other ones. Like, I need space, light mode here. This is also a trip through Holo Taco history. Which ones do you have? I need space. It's not meat. It's a fucking crater on Mars. God damn it. Welcome to the solo system. And light mode. Ben's favorite box because of the whatever you call this design. You have the meat box. Well, I don't know what box that is. Let's just put them here. Bring down. Oh yeah, it hurts to go on my tippy toe on my left leg. It's so strange. Like you can't do a calf raise on the sciatica leg. Or else it goes exactly like that. Okay, Sophia, who has Sophia? Is she here? Hello, friends. This one's full. Sometimes I have them empty on the shelf. This was a pretty box. It was the only box we've done die cut, where it's like cut out. Very sophisticated. Then we got mixed emotions. Our only thermal box. I don't know how to feel. Oh my God, I match. So we're gonna put, I'll just put her here. I can't reach because now I have this box in front of me. I'll worry about that later when I'm recovered. When my physio does his job. Just kidding. I'm pretty sure like healthcare professionals have actually unironically annoying patients like that. So I'm joking. If you are a healthcare professional, thank you for making people feel better. Multichrome? Multichrome, this is so long ago. Multichrome or go home. Oh, that was a sick interior. It was like a raindrop print. It's like black hollow, but it has like raindrops on it. Kind of inspired by when I did my nails with raindrops. And then a very simple exterior. OG launch box. Just add a Holo Taco. This is so great. How many boxes do you guys have? I should do a poll. Well, I only have 4 options, so I can't do them all. How many HT boxes do you have? Let's say, all of them. I'll say more than 10. No, 10 or more. Come on, category queen. I'm gonna need a none. So 1 to 9. This is bad. None. Let's see. How many Holo Taco boxes do you have? Answer in the chat. Lurkers. All you have to do is click a button, okay? As long as it's working. Click that button. Okay, I'm just gonna stack them here. Our first holiday collection. Speaking of the holidays, okay, let's go through a trip of our holiday boxes. Except the Christmas one is over here. Because that's what's coming next, is the holidays box that I already spoiled. Woo! Okay, so Holo Taco launched in July of 2019. And then with our OG box, and then we were actually supposed to do multi-chromes right after that, but it didn't work out. So we had to push it to the following year. So the next collection wasn't until the holidays. And that was this box. This was our first box after our launch box. And we just called it the holoday collection. I'm wearing Favorite Sister. And a combo we did with Menchie gang there. But Holo Taco Holiday Collection. It's a matte box with glossy shapes. Kind of pulling from the 3 colors. Supposed to look like a present, like gift wrap. And the inside was just hollow. Every day is a holiday. We've definitely improved like the manufacturing of the boxes and like the things you can put on it and do with it since. This is, I think, still one of the original ones, yeah. But yeah. The inside was kind of like the same as the first one, and then we started to change that up. So that was our first holiday collection, and these were all holo glitters. So if you recall, Party Punch, Midnight Spark, Play Rosé, Rainbow Snow, and Frostlight, RIP. Then our next holiday collection, wait, was it this, or am I misremembering? No, it was Frosted Metals, you dum-dum. Ah! Oh my God, don't worry, everything's fine. Sorry, earphone users. Okay, then our next holiday collection the following year was Frosted Metals that I have, okay, trauma's dramatic, but I have like an uncomfy sense associated with that launch because it was an election year. Shit, look where we are. And when we were planning this launch, we like, I don't know, it didn't occur to me, Canadian, hello. And you plan it a long time in advance. And it was actually in quite close proximity to the election. Like it was right after the election, right? Someone can fact check me. And it was, you know, everyone was talking about that instead, which understandably. But then I remember when we were reviewing shade names for this, even like 6 months earlier, or no, it would have been more than 6 months because it's a box. But I remember like having to think about trying to be sensitive around the names because originally I thought of this as like, you could have done like penny stocks or frozen shares. Like there's shade ideas like that. Mint money was another one that goes with that theme, like kind of like cash money, but you know, frozen over, that I thought was like a really cute theme that tied it all together. But then we had a bit of like a gut check about whether that would feel bad, because this was like the beginning of a recession feeling, and I was like, oh, we don't want to make people feel like that. So we thankfully did change the shade name. So Mint Money was the only one that we left because that one's kind of like, it doesn't really say anything negative. It's kind of like, whatever, Mint Money. But yeah, there you go. There's the T on this one. So I have some like uncomfy feelings associated with it for those reasons. Yeah, and a lot of these discussions happen behind the scenes that we do so much to try and make sure everyone's gonna be happy upon reception, but you have to make these decisions so much earlier. And if you fuck up, then you can't change it. You know, or you have to go through a lot of shit to change it. What were some of the other names? Like Frozen Shares was one for sure. Penny Stocks, we were thinking about, that would have been cheap champagne. I can't remember off the top of my head, this was like 4 years ago, but yeah. So anyways, that was the next holiday, all Frosted Metals. So again, all one formula, holo glitters, all one formula, Frosted Metals. And then we did the next year where we changed the box style, which was the 2021 Christmas with no H collection. So it was just called the Christmas collection with a CR spelt like me. And yes, a couple people were mad at that. And then we were like, it's my name, that's why. But we wanted to just play with the box and do like a box of chocolates, and it was in a tree organization because it was now a 6 lot, which we never done before. And we also had a shade name revision. Yeah. So I wanted to name the dark red one Jingle Hell. And other people thought that wasn't a good idea. So she became Naughty List. So her unofficial name is still Jingle Hell. In retrospect, I think we still, we could have done Jingle Hell, to be honest. I still agree with the decision over changing these ones. I think that made sense. But I really don't know why I agree with the decision at the time, but in retrospect, I don't care. I would have renamed it. Yeah, maybe one day there'll be a Jingle Hell, I don't know, but she is it's like a good name, so, you know. 'Tis the season of giving yourself some holo. This was 6 holo glitters that did come back as seasonal for a couple years, but then they were retired last year. Crystal Mommy is the allowed Jingle Hell. Yeah. Well, Crystal Mommy doesn't have a swear word, or some people consider hell a swear word. I don't, but it doesn't have a word like that in it. Like mommy is not a bad word, neither is crystal, but okay. I got away with it. All right, then the following year was the magnetic collection. So we went back to regular 5 slots. Oh look, there's a love spell. Why is this? Oh, this is gonna make so many people mad. I don't know why. There's a random love spell still chilling in here from the OG box. This is our first magnetic collection, and this was a fun box. So we're trying to emulate the magnetic stripe, but also have sparkles on it, because these weren't just magnetics, they were magnetic holos, which is what I wanted to do when we first released it. So this was the Magnetic Magic Collection. Do you believe in magnets? And it was Wicked Potion, Queen's Curse, R.I.P., Twice in a Blue Moon, Love Spell, I know she's been sold out, and Fairy Tale, R.I.P., but like no one buys brown, so yeah. The magnetic box is so pretty. It really is. It looks like something out of like Disney, but you know, no trademark infringement intended. They don't own sparkly backgrounds. So that was the last 4 holidays. And you notice how they're all uniform formulas? Like this box was glitter, frosted metal, glitter, magnetic. What's the next one? Predict down below what we're gonna release for the next holiday collection. Wait, I should say that with Holo Taco. Comment down below what you think we're gonna release for the 2024 Holo Taco holiday collection. Oh, I forgot after party. Oh my God, I'm so dumb. I thought times ended. Wait, what? Last year happened? What? Okay, where is she? Oh, she's right here. Oh my God, guys. Sometimes I forget how old we are. You know, I was like 4 years. Now we're on the 5th. Yeah, that makes sense. No, it'll be 6 holiday years. What? Do you see how the math didn't work in my head? Okay, never mind. Okay, go back, reverse, rewind. Then there was after party, which was was this our first box of assorted specialties? No, cause like gala remix, whatever. But this was aside from like the anniversary stuff, this was kind of a venture into doing something different. So we had done universal formulas across 4 holidays, and then for last year, we did mixed formula, which if you recall was like Midnight Owl, Curfew Crasher, Starry Eyed, Bottle Service, Crystal Skies, and Disco Dust Taco. So this was a 6 slot. And here the inside was Inspiration Strikes After Midnight. So that was more of like a muted indigo vibe with like a touch of like a dusky blue and a mauvey pink and a pop of like rich gold, and then Disco Party Dust topper. And one of the dark teal, muted teal polishes had stars in it. So this was a fun exploration to like try different formulas. And some of the formulas didn't even have a precedent. Like Bottle Service is, nothing else is really like it in formula. Starry Eyed, first time we used star glitters in a polish. Curfew Crasher, first formula of its kind. Fun fact, Ivy League from Dark Academia is similar, it just doesn't have a contrasting shimmer. It has the same color shimmer in it, so it looks a bit more tone on tone, but they're more similar. Oh yeah, Vacation. Okay, Vacation. You guys remember more than me. It's because I'm looking around me and I just don't see it, so I forgot. I haven't unpacked all my boxes. I just threw whatever was in a box. Let me close this poll. How many Holo Taco boxes do you have? 6% have all of them. And it was so hard to have all of them because we sold out of some of them so quick. Like the OG Rainbow collection, yeah. Wild, a rare 6%. 20% of you have 10 or more, 38% have 1 to 9, that's a big category, but yes. 36% have none. I wonder why you have none. Is it because you're buying individuals? Because I definitely know that it's at least 80 to 90% of this chat has purchased Holo Taco, like in general, at some point. So I'm wondering what the difference between that you know, 10 to 20% who just, they don't purchase nail polish or haven't bought Holo Taco. And the 36, there's like a 15 to 20% range in there who just didn't buy a box. You're just buying individuals. I only buy during sales. A frugal shopper. Shipping to EU is expensive, but that's the same if you buy an individual. It's actually better if you can get your cart to $100, because then shipping is free, you just pay duties. You don't buy full collections. Interesting. It could be newer followers, yes. Some people are saying they just buy singles. Huh. I just buy individuals. And then, yeah, so I do understand that that 36% also includes people who can't buy it in general, but I was trying to account for the difference between the baseline 10 to 20 who don't buy nail polish or we don't ship to you, and the 36%. Boxes take up space. Yeah, but even if they take up space, I understand why you may not have bought 20 of them, but like maybe you just get like 1 or 2. Okay, interesting. People generally like the boxes. I think it's a good, especially for Christmas, but as you know, we've kind of pulled back on doing boxes for different launches throughout the year, and we're now just kind of being a little more selective for where it makes sense. So typically our anniversary collection, like Mixed Emotions, the first thermals one, and that was a thermals box, like come on. That we did it for. And holiday, because holiday is such a good gifting opportunity. So we do find box sales during holidays are increased, and that makes a lot of sense to me. More people are just shopping in general, and people are buying gifts for themselves and for others. So there is a box for holiday. And she looks pretty cool. She looks so different than any of the past holiday boxes. But she does remind me of a different box that is from a long, long time ago that OGs will clue in. But it's not the same formula. Just a similar vibe. Okay, anyways. Those were our holiday boxes. It's not canceled Fire and Ice. But wait. There actually is one part of that we somewhat recycled just for a tiny part of the upcoming holiday box. That is so subtle, I don't even think people will make the connection, except now you will. Okay, anyways, let's unpack. Now, there's a bit of dust here. Who did that? Don't mind me just licking my shelves. It's okay, I'm the only one who touches them. So I'm gonna leave these rainbow boxes here. Can you see me? Yeah. So that I'm gonna stack beside them. Oh, here's a retro. This is going to fall. I got it. You should play Jenga. How many boxes do you think you can jump? -3 right now. Not with my sciatica. Okay, where do I put these? I'm just gonna throw them over here. Because they look like they're going to fall. Okay. All right, so I have a bunch of F.U.N Lacquer. And I don't just mean like it's fun. Nail polish is fun. I have the brand, which you may recall, because I, fun fact, did a collab with them in like 2016. That was 8 years ago. But this is probably the brand I have the most of, other than Holo Taco, I think. It was that way when I took everything off my shelf when I moved, but I also haven't unboxed everything and I forget. One is giving topaz tears. No, this is a broken down multi-chrome flake. I wouldn't really call that topaz tears. It's actually, oh, you're only seeing the orange angle, but it's like red. There, see? Simply Sciatica is a good shade name. Yeah, do you think it'll sell well? No one would run to the checkout for that. I deserve nerve pain for that one. Okay. So this is gonna be ridiculous to do by color because they don't really make cremes. They only make mixed formula, specialty, sparkly shit. So it's harder to kind of figure out how to color code it. And I also have so many of them, so this is gonna take a long time. I wanna try my hardest, even if it's not by formula, because that requires honestly like digging and Googling and researching. But I'm just gonna go by general color vibes, because that's what I prefer. And I'm gonna try and put the more colorful stuff on the left here, so that it looks better when I have when I'm sitting in my chair. The aesthetic organization. Because sometimes with specialty pigments, and we ran into this with Ulta, so I understand this now in like a new customer situationship. Sometimes specialty pigments, especially if they're like multi-chrome or you've got a dark holo or something, you can't really like tell in the bottle what color it's gonna be or what magic is inside of it. So on a shelf, you know, short of like shining your flashlight and like going like this, it's hard to really sell a product like that. Yeah. Which I have learned and seen. And we're just starting to get beginning early data back from Ulta about like what shades of ours are doing really well and what shades no one's picking up. And while I haven't digested all of it, because I don't want to like do it too early, there's some stores that haven't like fully rolled out, so I'm like, I'm gonna wait. I'm too eager. Relax with the data. But no shocker, Duct Tape Gray is not doing so well. I'm so sad. I mean, I guessed it, but I was like, no, I live for a challenge. Let's see if people will be like, oh my God, I actually want a concrete gray color, because I don't see that in the other creme offerings. You know, I don't want my creme section to just look like every other creme, because like that, it already exists. I tried, but our One Coat Black, Not Milky White are doing absolutely amazing, which makes sense. So, because they're our top sellers here too. For Duct Tape Gray, yeah. Can't find the glossy taco. Yeah, well, you guys gotta stop buying them. Nails on Point by Nina. My 25th birthday was 3 days ago, and today is my party with all my friends, and of course I'm wearing birthday brat. Nice, happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful time. Foreshadow would be a great replacement for Duct Tape Gray. I just think it would still be a low seller, which is like, of course something is gonna be a low seller, you know? You can't just fixate on like having no low sellers, because statistically someone's gotta be at the bottom. So I get that. And you also wanna make sure you have a balanced assortment that feels good in and of itself. right? You can't like only stock pinks, purples, aquas, and beiges. Like, no, you can't just do that. You have to have a balance. And if you're the newbie on the block, the new holo on the block like we are, you want to make sure that like the whole thing is giving something different. So you gotta put in that weird color, or this is like my opinion anyways, you gotta put in that duct tape gray, you gotta have that like dark black waste of space, you gotta have mishift in there, you gotta have some things that aren't just the more traditional, you know, whatever the average person picks up at a drugstore nail polish color, because you wanna make a different impression with your brand. If you do want to make a different impression with your brand. If you want to make the same impression, then just sell red, pink, beige cremes. That's it. Did you help Ulta decide how much to buy of the basics? We worked with them to like let them know, you know, these sell really well for us. Our toppers are one of our things, and we pitched to them like what we thought the assortment was. But it was like very much a mutual kind of conversation, because they also have a lot of intel on what shades do better with their customers, and they did want to make sure we had some pinky shades. They're like, we get it, you know, you guys want to have like your different thing, and we understand and we love your specialty stuff, but they also want to make sure that, you know, they're making sure they have what they know their customer wants, which is some pinks and purples or reds. So there is some pinks and purples and reds, a couple beiges, but it's not predominantly that, because if it were predominantly that, it wouldn't really be true to our brand. So it's a bit of like a working relationship, but we also don't really know until the full sales data come in, right? Which is still rolling in. I wouldn't even consider it complete. It's like too early to do a real analysis. It's too early and I'm too eager. I used to deal with this all the time at work, in crime statistics. Like sometimes if you get like an early survey data, but it hasn't been weighted yet, or there hasn't been like the real validation done on it, I was like, I don't care, give it to me. I'm gonna start my pivot tables. And then you have to redo all the work again when you get the final data set. But at least you've detected some trends. Procrastination, I think Mint Mojito should be stocked in Ulta, but also justice for light greens. Yeah. That actually wouldn't be a bad color for Ulta. I do like that suggestion. Data stream coming eventually? Eventually, yes. Well, we're gonna keep it to what I've been doing, which is every January, I will do a data stream for Holo Taco. What are the best sellers? What are the worst sellers? What are some of the trends we're detecting? And also simultaneously announce what's being retired. I know it has to happen. Every company discontinues, we just use a different word, retired, stuff all the time, and they don't even tell you or care. Or sometimes they do tell you, and they do it more frequently. But we will be retiring stuff, just mentally prepare yourself. Here, pop quiz. How many new shades did we release so far in 2024? Go. First answer gets me to sit down. First answer, who's right, you win me taking a seat. I actually don't even know. I'd have to look at my spreadsheet. I don't remember. How many nail polishes did Holo Taco release in 2024 so far? 45, 52, 36, 86, not 86. There's no way it was 86. 69, come on now. Okay, nobody knows. Come on, class, what is this? More than 12, yes, thank you. I'd have to check, I don't have the number. Somewhere like 40 to 50, I think, makes sense. That sounds correct, but I don't know. Yeah, chat is just like, if this was a test, half of you are failing. More than half. Your spreadsheet says, what does the spreadsheet say? I trust someone who says that. 49, okay, I trust Purple celosia. Not verified, but Simply, can you please show us that pretty yogurt lid? Oh, it's just the Office Cremes collection. Actually, I still have it. I was looking for fresh yogurt lids the other day to make a spill. So I actually made some spills for the next collection. It was very exciting. And I was trying to like snap them off. Ooh. So it's just Office Cremes. According to the tracker, it's 48. Okay, maybe someone said 49 because they included like a base coat or something. If you don't count re-releases because it already existed. So 48, okay, 48. Holo Taco has released 48 nail polishes in 2024 so far. How are we gonna make room for them if we wanna keep them around? Now I know some of them are limited edition, but if you discount those ones, take those off, that's a lot still to have to put into production, to have to restock. So every year there's going to be a retirement of some shades, and it's gonna be a mix of some older shades potentially, but also not that older shades if they just weren't doing so well, and or newer shades that might have a pigment issue that we know about, so we want to retire them kind of preemptively, just like let them go. We got to let them go. There's so many different reasons why it makes sense for a business to discontinue a product that just go beyond like the perceived simple upset that I understand people feel, but it's like so much more complicated than that. You know, it's like I understand why people get upset. I truly do. If like you have a favorite shade and you're like, I don't understand why you did this, then come to my stream. Come to my data stream, because I will spend 3 hours over explaining all of the reasons why things are discontinued. I'm just gonna save my breath now and do it later, because you know, gotta mentally prepare myself for that speech. Good Lord, if you've seen the past data streams, you know, but I do like to give as much information as I can, you know, without revealing all of our secrets, or sometimes what's coming next that you don't know about. But for a business to be sustainable, you can't keep everything forever. These are just facts. And if you are a business that just like keeps adding and adding and adding, and then you have 500 SKUs, then that's gotta cause a ton of challenges operationally, and also analysis paralysis for the customer. You're cannibalizing your own products as well, because people can't tell the difference when they're actively on the website together. And then I have no idea how you restock 500 things, make sure 500 things are in stock. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could, but it'd be really hard, and then you'd lose focus on producing new things. And I also, just as a aesthetic thing, like if a company carries like 500 shades of something, I mean, I know nail polish it's different. It's not really the same as like clothing where there's, you know, 20 different types of clothing and then different shades. I get that. But if a company carries like hundreds and hundreds of a product in just a different color, some people just see it that way, like, I don't know. It doesn't really, it's a little too catalog-y, you know? So you do have to think about brand presentation and making sure that you feel fresh and new and people are excited about things, and letting go of things that have been around for some time, or things that are just complicating your process and not helping you stay on top of things or be that fresh brand that you want to be. Yeah, so we're always evolving. I think I did miss a chat while I was talking. Are there any Ulta that will stock Holo Taco that is not listed yet? Not at the moment. We literally just launched like last month. So it's too early to say, but we did roll out in approximately 500 stores, which is a lot, by the way, to start at. I'm aware Ulta has more stores than that. I think they have like over 1,000. But you know, why would they stock a new brand in every single store immediately without testing it? So that doesn't make sense to me, and I'm not even them. But I fully get that. So I'm assuming they would need to test us for longer. And then who knows, like there could be other limitations I'm not even aware of. Like, I don't know, here, someone said this to me, like you taught me this. Apparently the Ulta Targets don't even have nail bars, right? Like the like rounded thing that has like 35 for this brand, 35 for this brand. Is that still correct? I swear someone told me that. So like there might be some Ulta stores that don't have the infrastructure to add another brand or to have that 35 SKU thing. Maybe like some older stores don't have capacity and they can't just kick Essie out, you know what I mean? But like, if I'm to be ignorant of all of these very real operational reasons that I do understand, even though I don't know what they are, yeah, sure, I would love to be in more stores. That's correct. Yeah. I saw an Ulta in Ann Arbor with Holo Taco that didn't have a display, just a cardboard setup. What? That's not under the brand guidelines. Yeah, I know. I've seen a few examples of like things that clearly hasn't been set up yet. I think it's just part of the rollout. And I've also, this is all anecdotal, like from literally you guys in the Discord. But I've also seen the case where maybe they have the product in the back, but they don't have the signage or the space yet because it hasn't been added or built or whatever. And customers, you guys, will come in and ask the Ulta staff for Holo Taco because it says on the locator list, like they have it, and they're like, oh, it's in the back. So, but then they would get asked that question so many times, but they can't put it out in the location it's supposed to be because for whatever merchandising reason, that's not available yet. And then they will just put it in a bin somewhere in the store because people ask so frequently for it. And I'm assuming it's annoying to go to the back. So I think some of that is happening just because people are asking for it, which is good because it means people are looking for Holo Taco. But I guess it does take time to fully roll out in 500 stores, right? Like, I understand, that's gotta be no easy task. Like, I'm not the one doing it, but I get it. I can imagine. Okay, do you wanna see something fun? And I don't just mean the brand, I mean my collab. Wait, I don't even know if it's in the right box, or did I just put anything in here? Oh no, I did, okay. Source, I work in retail, finding signage and displays that someone received 2 years ago and never put out. Well, let's hope it's not that long. Will there ever be a way to get Holo Taco loyalty points for Ulta purchases? I don't think that makes sense. Because if you're buying from Ulta, then you're giving them money. So they give you points. If you buy from holotaco.com, then you're giving us money, so we give you points. So if you gave Ulta money and they gave you points, how can you also get points from us without giving us money? Do you know what I mean? Sorry, that was like the crudest oversimplification. But like, it's one or the other, you know, from who you're purchasing. Okay, do you remember this collab? This was one of my first nail polish collabs with an indie nail polish company back in 2016. Was the year 2016? I'm gonna find the other shades. I think I just unpacked them. Yes, I did. Okay, well, maybe I'm missing one of them, but. So see, it says, whoa, focus. It says F.U.N Lacquer, and I swear it says collab with Simplynailogicall, but knowing me, I picked the most ridiculous holographic film that you can't even read it. I've learned a lot. I've learned things now. But it was a collection of 6 different holographic polishes, and there was 2 of every color. I'm just holding 2 of the magenta glitters now, but there was 2 blues and 2 blacks. And the difference was basically, one was just the pure holo glitter, and then the other one was the same pigment, but added linear holo. So it kind of made it paler and more silver. Linear holo is silver at its source. But this was limited edition in 2016, so they do not exist anymore. You wish you had them. I cried because I couldn't get them. You don't think F.U.N Lacquer does regular polish anymore? They don't? Really? Oh. I love the bright blue. Yeah, that was how deep is your holo? Is it like the ocean? Rainbow in motion. Oh yeah. And then there was Black Holo Witch. Black holo. And then there was Holo Queen, the magenta. So creative. Who has them? Does anyone have them? Comment in the chat if you have these from 2016. If I were to use them again, I would definitely need thinner because they are glittery. Oh, she's dried up. I mean, oh yeah. Which is very normal. Normal for glitter polish. Just use some nail polish thinner. Amateur Nail Art has them. Danitza has Black Holo Witch. Zippy has them. Vicky has all 6. Margaret has How Deep Is Your Holo. Nice. Colleen has them. Can't wait for a reviving stream. Yeah, see, it's a good thing I'm unpacking these because I would revive my own collab. I think that's fun. Okay, so I had special boxes and I'm gonna just try and put mine over here and isolate them from the others. But as you can see, like, I've already unboxed a bunch of them and there's so many more to go. Okay, so we're gonna keep unboxing. I'm gonna do a quick pia at the tea. When will we see the revival stream? I gotta unbox everything first so I can find all my old nail polish. But refill your water, refill your tea, leave a review for Simply Maple Breakfast if you've had it. And I will do a quick BRB. And mute my mic. We're back. Guess who's back? It's me. Simply. Nom nom. Water. Nom nom. Drink your water. It's delicious. Poor Jen. Oh, did that get posted? Should we cry about it? I'll probably get claimed here, so you just have to envision the audio being from Inside Out. When you tell your favorite sister that you're retiring her, this actually happened. Poor Jen, crying in the corner, just like when we were young. R.I.P. Bing bong. We love you, Jen. Let's read the comments. I have 2 already and plan on getting 1 more. But now you should ask for a whole collection. Come on now. Poor Jen, I'm wearing it right now. You're still my favorite. What about me? Happy little princess kitten. Oh my God, I can't handle this. Surprised this is going as it's perfect for every Christmas. But is something else sister related on the horizon? Well, no, but no, this is to date one of my all-time HT favorite shades. Definitely sisters. Jen is just as dramatic as Simply. Should I post the behind the scenes? The behind the scenes of this? Not this part, because this was filmed 3 years ago, but more recently, I had her in my basement. That was me telling her, look. And I was like, okay, now go sit in the corner and then like, be sad. She did a good job. She did acting too when she was a child. We're both child actors. That's pretty convincing. You didn't have to make me cry. Ordered mine, let's go. It's a beautiful shade, Jen. She did a good job, but now she's fired. I don't even like frosted metal, so why am I crying? Real. Am I logged into the Reddit account? Yeah. Okay, stop crying, everyone. I would have actually thought she was crying if you didn't say anything. Fuck, why did I reveal the truth? Has it been that long already? Yeah, this is the 3rd year that favorite sister will be around for the holidays. So yeah, you know, sometimes you get tired of your sibling. You know how it is. The only frosted metal you own? What? Favorite sister was amazing. I know, I'm wearing my favorite sister right now. But not for long. It takes the older sister, you know, just telling the younger sister to have a seat. Okay, who wants to be my sister? Applications can be submitted in the chat. You have to have a good nail polish idea though, because if it sucks, you're retired. I will retire you before we've even become family. All right, let's keep unpacking. So I'm starting to see, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move over my camera. Sorry, just going behind, breaking the fourth wall. Is it the fourth wall or the third wall? I don't know. Give a little bit more room on that side. So I'm not just in the corner of the lens, because lenses do like this weird effect to y'all. I'm sure you know this. Whenever people meet me in real life, they go, oh my God, you're so much shorter than I thought. I'm like, did I ever give you the impression that I had model height? No. Guys, I'm 5'4". I'm a 5'4" queen. That's the average height of an American woman. I know I'm Canadian, but you know, I was looking that up when people were telling me I was short. I was like, how tall are people? And 5'4" is literally what it says. Actually, I think it says 5'3.5" or something is technically the average height for an American woman. American woman, okay. And I am that. I am an average American woman. Actually, is the height different in Canada? And actually, that would be weird if it was different. What if Canadians are just shorter? It's all the cold air, you know? My physio told me that if I ever need to get measured for height for like a competition, which like, what am I, a model? No. Then do it in the morning, because apparently you're tallest in the morning and then over the day your spine compresses and you get shorter. I didn't know that. I mean, it makes sense, but I didn't actually think that it made a difference, but apparently it does. So if I'm 5'5" in the morning. No. Stackhand says 5'4". Okay, so I am Statistics Canada. You have tall person features? What does that mean? No, tall person features is height. What? What a tall person feature. Okay, yeah, well, I'm not actually, I'm short person features. No, I'm average features. Because I'm average features, I'm 5'4". Okay, let's do a poll. How tall is chat? We gotta do it, we gotta answer. We're doing our own statistics. Statistics Canada would be so proud of me right now. How tall are you? I wish you could submit individual responses and then I could just run a quick median or average. Let's do 5'5" and up. No, 5'5" to 6 feet. Now let's do average 5'3" or 5'4". I'm gonna put 5'3" and 5'4", just to make that category a little bit short. Like less than 5'3". I know men is a variable here that will change things, but whatever, only 10% of you are men. Tall-ish. I like how my definition of tall starts at 5'5". You're taller than me, okay? I'm the reference category. How statistically taller are you compared to Simplynailogicall? You're 6'2" in the morning? I don't know centimeters. I don't know how tall I am in centimeters, so you're gonna have to convert. I only know in feet. We're just finding out so much information. I'm gonna use this to do target market research, you know? So we can market our nail polish to tall people. Do tall people have longer nails? Do short people have shorter nails? Is there a correlation? Correlation, causation? I don't know. Yeah, are your nails taller if you're taller? I would like to know. What if your hair is longer? Are your nails longer? I don't know. Okay, I have different color boxes from F.U.N, so I think I do want to put these up higher because it might get a bit distracting to have like a bunch of random different colors. So I'm just gonna put them here. But I also can't organize anything until I figure out what color system I'm doing, but it's tricky dicky. I will take a look at the poll shortly, just collecting your data. You know, it takes a bit of time to get those numbers in. Let's go, people. Tell me how tall you are. So do tall people get like tall people stuff marketed to them? What is tall people stuff? Like chair extensions, like a pillow extension for the top of your chair. Standing desk, taller standing desk. What are other objects that are marketed to tall people? To longer pants, long inseam, 32-inch inseam. Booster seats. No, that's for short people. I am right in between the Lululemon short and regular inseam, which is so fucking annoying. Cause if the pant bottom is a legging, like it's like this, then I will just wear the regular, cause like you don't notice. But I bought a pair of flares from Lululemon and I was like, oh, that's fun, I miss flares. And I bought a regular. And the description says for like 5'5" to 5'8", and it's just like too long. But if I hem their flare, then it's not that flared. So I tried the short version, but the description says, I swear it says to like the range is like 5'1" to 5'4", but I'm just 5'4", so it's like, now it's too short. And I'm just like, no, but I am the average, and none of them work. Fuck. Yeah, it's a big problem. Can't you tell? Like, this is the worst thing that could happen to me. How tall is chat? 47% are taller than me. Wow, that makes so much sense because I am statistically average height. 48%. 26% are within these 2 inches. That's actually wild. I mean, that makes sense. We're concentrated towards the mean. There's no standard deviation. There's no deviation, actually. We're just all standard. 26% are shorter than me. Okay, most of you are taller than me, but a lot of you are the same height as me, roughly. That's pretty funny. And 47% of you are shocked when you find out I'm shorter than you in real life. Yeah, why are there so many tall people in the chat? What the fuck? I just want to be tall. Wait. I'm 5'12". You're 4'10". Isn't Sabrina Carpenter like not even 5 feet, like 4'11" or something? So there you go, short queen. Oh, this is disgusting. I don't even know why I'm mentioning it, but anyways, here goes. I have seen, I don't know why I was recommended this, probably because I'm a short, but like there'd be like Facebook videos of men getting leg extension surgery. It's always men, it's interesting. It's always men. And it's like, how I recovered from leg extension surgery. Sir, this was an elective procedure, sir. And I'm not talking about people who needed leg surgery for like a joint issue or whatever. No. I mean, electively putting rods in your leg to go like this. Yeah, it's a thing. People do it. Wild. I've seen it. It does look like literal torture. I know. And I guess I can't relate because I am of average height, so I don't know. Well, I'm flexing so hard because I'm of average height now. I don't know what it's like to feel like I am shorter than everyone else around me who is the same gender or something, right? So I don't know, you know, the mental toll that might take on a person who is deeply insecure about their height. But yeah, I have been getting those videos recommended. Why? Why Facebook? I don't know. Like, is it because I've been searching up sciatica and like leg problems and like, how do I cure sciatica? And now I'm just getting recommended videos about how to lengthen my legs with metal rods? No. What are you trying to do to me, Mark Zuckerberg? He wants to kill me. Like, I never thought I was short before I saw these videos. Now I'm just like, well, fuck me. Yeah, I honestly think it's because of the sciatica. Like, what the fuck? That's not what I need recommended to me. You like being a bit over 5 feet. Nice. I like it if you like your height. Everyone likes what they don't have. Facts, right? But if you like what you have, you win. You literally win life. So try and do that, you know, that's the secret, they say. Just like what you have and then you'll never be mad. That's the real biohacking. Okay, I found all of my collab polishes and putting them all up there. They do stick out. Wait, did I mistaken them? Yeah, that was one. Just kidding. Okay, I don't know how to organize this. There's way too much. I think I'm gonna have to do a little bit at a time. And I have Do you like that sound? That's a lot of bottles. That's a lot of glass bottles. Okay, I have more cartons. Maybe I should unbox these cartons. Here, I'll come and unbox them with chat so I can read the unhinged things you're saying about height. I put them in cartons that don't even match the shade, but I just did it as like an additional packing protection factor. So they don't correlate. I just threw them in random boxes to help. Okay, I'll stand here so I can. I love being short and nice. If you aren't seeing a podiatrist, please go. I have seen a podiatrist in the past. They told me I have flat feet and I'm fucked. No, I have a pes planus, flat feet. Nothing I can do. I have worn orthotics. I find they actually hurt me over time. And then you have to wear them all the time, and I can't wear shoes in the shower or when I randomly get up and walk around. So the second you switch between giant orthotics and nothing, because you're just walking around your house or in the shower, it actually hurts more. So instead I was recommended to just work with what I have and adapt things and do exercises to help. If you have flat feet, usually, okay, here, I'm gonna oversimplify this. Don't be mad, physiotherapists in the chat. If you have flat feet, you have no arch, okay? As a result, you're not like this. Then what happens is your knees start to go like this. Your knees go like this. And that causes knee problems as you get older. So, physio will tell you, you gotta strengthen your butt. But the sides of your butt, your glute medius, the muscle right here, by doing a bunch of these things, okay? Abductions and whatever. So I did all that, so they can't tell me I need to do that anymore, because I did it. And my feet are still flat. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't solve flat feet, but it helps take pressure off your knees so that you're walking more like this instead of like this. So that's one of my problems that I fixed. Thank you very much. Because I'm a good student. My other problem that you can't really fix in the same way with like just developing muscle, but one leg is much shorter than the other. I forget the measurement, but it's a lot. So I wear cork in one shoe to lift just one leg up. So yeah, there's a lot of structural things that have probably contributed to having sciatica. I don't know. But I will do everything physio says so that I can get mad at him when it doesn't work. How do you feel about Canadian geese? Well, Danini Panini, they shit a lot. Like a lot. Like you would not believe how much the Canadian goose shits everywhere. Especially in the spring. Oh, when they come back from fucking Florida or wherever, they come back and they just mash shit everywhere. Every lawn covered in like greenish poo. Yeah, you thought seagulls were bad on your LA boardwalks? Come to Canada in the spring. Birds shit so much. I know, like, have they no decency? Like, do that shit in private. Come on. Come on, birds. Come on now. We gotta put the orange here. Yes, talking bird shit with Simply. I don't know much about birds. Like, I'm not a bird girl, you know what I mean? I'm not a bird girly. But I do know Canadian geese fly south to America when it's cold. Just like my grandmother used to do. Well, they call that a snowbird, but Canadian geese are basically snowbirds, are they not? Okay, that's a lot of boxes. There's still more though. Because my goal is to get... Hello. Sorry, that was loud. Is Simply part goose? I wish I could fly. That would help with my legs so much if I could fly. If only I could fly. They're just about to start migrating. Good, stop shitting on my lawn. Go shit on America. They'll be back, don't worry. Do the geese just walk around in Canada? Yeah, they're just chilling. They don't really do anything. Unless you're like a 2-year-old and you don't understand and you go up to a goose, then it might bite you. But I think most adults understand not to do that and they just leave you alone. They're migrating to Portland, Oregano. Interesting, with Life is Strange, which we're playing on Wednesday. Oh, not geese, meese, like a moose. Oh, I thought you just had a typo. I have not seen a moose anywhere near where I live because I live in a major city, Ottawa. There's no moose in this part, in the city. I don't know, maybe there is like a random moose in the forest on the outskirts of Ottawa, possibly. The only time I might have seen a moose in real life in Canada, because I grew up in the city, so I'm not a rural girly, so I don't have the experience of some other Canadians maybe do. Maybe at camp I saw a moose, like in Algonquin Park area. And then probably like 8 years ago, we went, it was like for a family thing, somewhere in Algonquin again. And there was a moose. That's like 8 years ago was the last time I saw a moose. A moose. But they do not just walk around the city. Like, you live in Toronto, you live in Ottawa, you don't see moose. You maybe see a deer. Like if you're riding on Highway 7 or something, like you might see a deer. You see groundhogs, you see beavers sometimes, like smaller stuff, not giant moose. But there's not that much like big wildlife in the city. Or even like around the city. Like Ottawa's not that big of a city, it's like whatever. But I mean, you will see maybe a beaver, maybe a groundhog, tons of squirrels. Squirrels are everywhere. Turkeys, just fucking turkeys sometimes, just chilling. But again, those are all kind of small. They're not big. But maybe there's some of you who are like out in Alberta or something, and you've seen way more giant wildlife in your backyard. But that would not happen in Ottawa. Generally speaking. Okay, I'm gonna try and start organizing, but we gotta move the box with my right leg. No. Okay, hold on. Go like this. Ah! Orange box. Look at all the colorful boxes. Okay. There. I kind of put them in rainbow order. Can you tell? Yes, you can. Looks good. Good job. I might discover some more. You just had a coyote in your yard the other day? That's dangerous, right? Don't go near, I think. What the fuck do I know? I don't know anything about wildlife. I am the worst person to take camping. Don't take me camping unless it's a cabin with a working toilet and plumbing and electrical. I have too much trauma from when I was a child, and we went on a canoe trip and they starved us, and I'm not even being dramatic. Ever since that, I was like, nope, I am not a nature girl. I hate nature, and so do my customers. Amateur nail art, I just brewed some Simply Maple breakfast tea. Yay! It's delicious and wonderfully fragrant. As someone who does not enjoy sweet tea, this is so good. I'm so glad I bought it too. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. It has a little bit of sweetness to it, but you are correct. It's not that sweet. Like objectively, if you try all the teas on their website or other teas that have like more than just tea in them, it's not on the super sweet level. So like some people might still add sugar or sweetener that's in creamer or whatever. Make sure you leave a review on the website, okay? Make sure you go to davidstea.com, you find my picture, leave a review. It has the flavor of maple without the sweetness. Yes, it also really, it smells so good. Like I just opened the bag and to go in the morning. That's how I wake up actually. Okay, let's go. Let's find colors. Colors, she said, which is hard because these are all like specialty fun stuff. But here's a green, here's a yellow, like that's kind of what I'm going for. maybe some pinks, or I could do just glitters here. Why don't I do that? Yeah, okay, that's not a simple task. I'm only picking the polishes that are obviously objectively just chunky glitters and not mixed with anything else, okay? I know this might be a bad mistake, because then I'm gonna be like, what about this one? What about this one? But I think for the sake of standing out on the shelves, I do think that decision will pay off. Does that count? Oh God. Move down the line, please, sir. Excuse me. And then we will do my collab right after. But these are just glitters that are larger and not mixed with anything else, I think, for now. Okay, so that's good. So I could start with blue and then go teal. Oh, this was one of the first shades that I ever made. I'm wearing the same color now. That I ever made a nail porn for. Do you remember this? Does anyone remember my lipstick? Oh my God, will I be able to find this? I'm gonna die if I do. Okay, I'm gonna try and find this. I will jump scare you all. You will never come back to the stream. Actually, I don't think Instagram.com will let me scroll all the way to the bottom. It's gonna take too long. Fuck. Yeah. Bonus points if someone can find this for me and put it in Simply React. Does anyone remember when I did a little nail porno video for this one? It's called Secret by F.U.N Lacquer. And I put red lipstick on and I filmed me going, shh. It's very cringy. Just hit page end button on the keyboard. It doesn't work. How do you do page end? Page down, page end, nothing works. This will take way too long. Actually, I don't post on Instagram that much. Look, T. Hello, everyone. It was still like years before this, though. Just looking for nail porn on a Saturday afternoon. Should we go to Pornhub? Is that where it's hiding? Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. There's that's my collab giveaway. There was one of them. How deep is your holo? My kind of porn. Yeah, if I said that today, I don't think it would go over the same, but me measuring my hair. But it's not that I was looking for. So it's before I did a collab with them. This was just one of their, their polishes. And I filmed a nail porn that maybe they used it, I can't remember. But I thought I posted it because I thought it was so good, but it was not good. It was bad. Okay, I can't believe it's letting me go back this far. Okay. Can you see it? Can you see it? I'm looking for like teal or my lips, one or the other. Look, that's my commercial. So that's a picture. No. Okay, so it was before that. No. No. Simply nail porn. is this? This is the best meme I've ever made. It's just beyond this door. What is my Holo collection? Okay, anyways. Guys, remember when people did memes? Not anymore. No one makes memes anymore. Who has scrolled this far back in their own history? Anyone? Do you just look at your old stuff and you're just like, girl, why? Girl, no. Oh wait, okay. It was this shade, but it wasn't how to, we're trying to reach you. You are? Go back. You missed it. I did? Where? But it was that shade. How did I miss it? That's the glitter in a scaled gradient. Far left side. Far left. No, 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 no. I thought it was earlier than this though. It was your lips with the finger? Did I scroll over myself? I'm just looking at the left now because that's what you said. Not this one. There it is! No! I hate it. Girl, and that's when people said, you have really small lips. Okay, they didn't write it on. Whose lips are those? Oh, well, that's not the same thing. Mine. Not your lips, right? The part with your lips is as pretty as Holo. I love you so much. Can you do face behind the nails? Teeth goals. Dude, get the fuck out if it bothers you. See, some people were saying it bothers. I don't know why it's not ordered in like, there, I'll just leave it there. Do you notice that with old Instagram things? Like, these are people replying to people, but it's showing it in a normal way. Like, they're replying to a hater, I guess. What the fuck is your problem with sex? What? Maha? I'm gonna call your mother. You must be 13 to use this app? Stop saying bad things on here. And there are 10 and under that watch. Wait, what was I even saying? I was just like, it was the secret song. I don't think I was saying anything. Kind of looks like nail polish porn. Yeah, that's the point. Girls, stop wasting your polish. I'm losing brain cells just reading your comments. Oh, we got a bad bitch over here. Call the police. You're the most disrespectful thing I've seen in my life. Again, these are replies to people, but it's not showing. What is happening? Girl! I don't have to apologize for nothing. Yo, are people okay? You have perfect nails and teeth. Wasting polish. Unless this is the advertising campaign, then okay. Bro, what do you think it was? What do you think this is? What? I wish it would order by top, because I think we're just getting random ones. My heart stopped. You dirty hussy. I'm horny. Okay, read old comments are really iconic. Pray for American education system. Uh-oh, I responded to someone. Oh my God. Don't you learn, don't reply to people. Isn't it crazy that like this is inappropriate? Isn't it wild how much things have changed? Like, what about this is inappropriate? Like, are we insane? Am I insane? Was I insane? I didn't think so. This was only 9 years ago. Cause I went like this. I'm not even naked. Like, what the fuck? I probably said something sexy in the caption, you know? My caption was probably just too sexy for people. Don't tell your boyfriend you've got a secret lover. Wow, it's so inappropriate. I want to put this in my mouth for this shoot. I'm not even kidding. I love this sexy ball. That's it. Yes, those are my lips, and yes, I know nothing about makeup. Wow, ban her. That was so inappropriate. Guys, what happened to us? Isn't that so funny? It's so hard being this sexy, you know? My nails have always been too sexy for the internet. Yeah, not even naked. Like, what if I was in a bikini? Katie, I didn't do anything that like today someone would say this is inappropriate. Like, what? I'm just being funny. Okay, well, different people have different sense of humor. Anyways, that's this polish. I just unboxed it 9 years later. Actually, it's this one. They just look similar. But see, it's secret. You know, actually, I have a secret. I have an OnlyFans, and it's just me shutting you the fuck up, going like this. That's it. That's what will be on my OnlyFans. Just my tiny lips in red lipstick going, shh, shut the fuck up. Oh, you know, it's hard being a babysitter on the internet. I was a babysitter once. They weren't babies though. They were like 3 years younger than me. So barely babies. But you know, learned a lot of things. Babysitting those. I've babysat more kids on the internet than in real life. I think early on, like in 2014, 2015, I think that was April 2015. That's literally pre-Polish Mountain. I had no idea how many insane, immature, or just children there were on the internet. Like, I honestly didn't know, because I didn't really use social media that much. I only really used Facebook photos between my friends. Like, I didn't really talk to random people until I started doing social media for nails. And I was like, what is happening? All these people are replying to me saying wild shit that I'm like, I don't agree with that, or like this, like, what is wrong with you? So I would respond to them. And I would also sometimes respond like with what I thought was like a funny clapback, you know? And then you can never win with a 12-year-old. Like, it doesn't work. Like maybe you think it's funny and you laugh at your comment back, and then other people like who are your age and also funny think it's funny, but like it doesn't work. So like there's no point. There's also no point in clapping back at a really angry, you know, mid-30s lady who's not happy with her life and is just taking it out on you for whatever reason. There's no point. So I have definitely learned, it took me a couple years to like get that. And also just being exhausted, I guess, from considering comments like that and caring about it, and realizing replying does absolutely nothing to solve the global problem of immature anxiety, misplaced anger, misdirection on the internet. Like I can't solve that problem. So I have learned that, you know, many years ago. So the way I approach comments on the internet today is very different than back in the day. You know, when I thought I had a fighting chance, but no, I did not. But it doesn't matter. You know what? All that matters is that you're having a good time. So if you're a content creator, don't get down. Don't get down on random ass people that you don't even know. Unless you know them. If it's like your sister talking shit, then yeah, you fucking call her out. You call her out. But if it's a random person saying shit like, this is ugly, why are your nails yellow? I could do better than this. This looks like trash. Like, shut up. But don't respond. You know what I mean? React to it in your head and then go, okay. It's just, they don't even know or care about you. You know what I mean? You can't please everyone also. And also, I'm not talking about like valid brand criticism or criticism about a particular action. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like fucking the most useless criticism ever that's not valid. That's just stupid. That's what I'm referring to. Like, have more respect for yourself. Don't go like this. It's sexual. Like, what? You are insane. Okay, so now I'm gonna try and do by color. So I have glitters. Glitters! Again, this one is so tricky. So I could do blue again here. I should put that green there. This blue is kind of purple. But I need boxes to go behind, but I think I might have tossed the standard boxes. Yeah, so I only have these boxes. These are mine, so we're gonna need to move these over actually, now that I think about it. And put my collab here because I just think that would be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I do have 6 of them. I must have more of my own collab though, right? I say to myself, like I should know this. They might be in a box somewhere. Like, for some reason I only have, oh, that's not even it. Oops. Oh, this is it, Black Holo Witch. Okay, it's here, oops. So I'm gonna have to move, let's move one of these golds out. You can go up there, go sit here, perfect, okay. So let's put Black Holo Witch, and then we can do, see there was 6. Now I don't know if I'm gonna find the holo and not holo. It's like kind of a fun challenge to try and find everything I'm looking for, right? So that's the main glitter, and that's the holo glitter. And then the main glitter here. And then the blue. How deep is your holo? Blue right here. Okay, so I am missing a double of Black Holo Witch, but I'll probably find it at some point. It's just, who knows? Like there's still a bunch in there that I haven't unpacked. So then I'm gonna go to these colors. And if I have backups of them, I might have put them in a different box, because I definitely had more than like 2 sets of this. Who knows, maybe I spilled it all and made sexual nail porns. Sounds like me. Simply collab recreation challenge. I probably wouldn't do that. I mean, Menchie and Xyler was a little bit different, and I didn't even attempt to make exactly the same tone on purpose, to be honest. I actually tried to make it slightly different. But at the end of the day, Xyler's fucking orange and Menchie's just pink. So like, yeah. But I wanted my cats to exist under Holo Taco. As I should, rightfully, you know. They are my property, legally. But I think I wouldn't want to recreate any other collab polishes. And also try and put yourself in the current modern day context where it doesn't really make sense to like make things based on a collab with a different company 9 years ago. Like, why would I do that? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. This feels kind of weird. My cat's different. They exist today with me. What polishes do you have on that display on the side? This? Oh, just, I don't know, base coats. This is Holo Royalty, that's Spyglass. Nothing detectives are looking for, that's sparkling water. Just some of the basics like rainbow, some of the glitters. Random Sophia one. I wonder, did the hate get so bad people would send you death threats? I mean, like, yeah, but I never thought it was serious. Is that bad? There are better examples, I'll put it that way, of internet personalities who get death threats routinely, you know, and it's not fair, generally speaking. No, always speaking. No death threats to anyone ever. But there's people who are way better examples who get that a lot, and it's a huge problem. I'm not an example of someone who gets it a lot, and it's a huge problem. That being said, yeah, a couple, I don't know, occasionally someone will say something dumb like that, but it's hasn't been anything that I'm like, wow, I need to call, like, you know, the police right now and hire a private security at all times. Like, I've never felt like that, thankfully. Yeah, I interpret it, and again, it's so subjective, and I guess whenever anyone says anything like, duh, you should take it seriously, but also in the context of like all the unhinged comments I've gotten over the years, I didn't think the threat assessment was that level, based on my intelligence. The intelligence available to me at that time. It's just more like passive, is how I interpreted it. Or like, I guess the biggest one thing that sticks out to me is when I did the American Pride nails video, when I painted the American flag on my nails, but merged it with the gay pride flag, there was a lot of Americans who were very upset. And I'm pretty sure that was a time when like a couple people were like, you should die for this. I was like, oh. I'm sorry, but I'm also not taking down the video. So. But again, I didn't think any of that was like serious. I didn't think there was actually someone like waiting outside my house to murder me, you know, to be honest. People just write things on the internet sometimes. It was iconic. It really was. Shrimply, everyone is asking about your pants. They are? Why? They're short people pants. Well, 47% of you can't wear them because they'll be too short for you. They actually are very short. Like they barely hit the floor. I can't show you. There. And I shrunk one of them once and it was like too short. So it's bad if you're tall. They're bad for tall people. They're from Aritzia. They're cargo pants, sweatpants. See, they have pockets. 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 Bum pockets. I guess I should just put this in there, but then I'd accidentally sit on it. But yeah, they're like really thick. See? Thick sweatpant. They're good for short people. Yeah, I don't know what they're called. It's a sweat fleece, I think they call them. But they're the ones that don't taper in. That's not the jogger, they're flare. Or they think they're flare. So the flare gives you more of a like a bell-bottom-y vibe. And I like the way this hangs better than the tapered ones, which kind of come in. And then they're like that more. I have one pair of the other one, but this is the flare leg with the pockets. I prefer pockets. From Aritzia, yes. Anyways, there you go. They are soft and nice, but don't shrink them, especially if you're like 5'4", okay? If you're shorter than 5'4", they're like perfect for you. I have them in a few colors. That's what happens to me, okay? I find something I like, I buy it in multiple colors. I will be a loyal customer. Just release it in all the colors. Okay, I'm not doing well. I'm not thinking strategically. I need to, the leggy. They trap all the cat hair, save time cleaning floors. Exactly, that's how I clean my house, with my pants. I need more sweatpants. I only have like leggings. Yeah, I'm kind of glad flares are coming back, to be honest. I mean, cargo pants are back, but they should have never left. But flares are nice too. Like, why did millennials just ditch flares? Like, hello, it is so complimentary, I think, on more body types to do like a little blue at the bottom. It's like a skirt, but for your legs, each individually, okay? Leg skirts, because I don't want to wear a single skirt. I want my legs to wear skirts in the form of cargos or flares. Yeah. The only problem is you can't hem flares if they're too long, because then you lose the flare as it gets less flary, and then it just like can't decide if it's a boot cut or whatever. So that's annoying. With millennial leggings, literally didn't matter what height you were, like it would always work. Leg skirts, it is, a flare is a skirt for your leg, ×2. Flares should have never left. I agree. I'm so glad they're back. Yeah, that and cargos. And cargo sweatpants is like one of the best inventions ever, if I'm speaking facts into existence. 2017 Simply is so happy right now that not only are sweatpants trending, but they're cargos. Sweatpants, bitch. Okay, we got mine, and now I'm just gonna let's do a bunch of blues. Okay, we're just gonna have to start this color coding process because she's gonna be a big one. I'm just gonna look forever blue. And one day we will find Black Holo Witch wherever she is. This one is so used up. This was me, probably spilled this for nail porn. Rated X, okay, don't tell the children. But yeah, I still keep it. Bell-bottom jeans, I miss those too. Flares get caught in your bike chain. Good point. Tuck it into your sock. I miss the velour tracksuits. Those are back too, allegedly. I saw them on Zumi's website. The Juicy Couture velour tracksuit is at least on Zumi's.com. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Of course I don't wear Juicy Couture tracksuits anymore. I still have one. Actually, fuck, I think I threw it out, or donated it, rather. I am sad that I seem to have lost some of my older clothes. I know for a fact I kept a Juicy Couture zip up, but it wasn't the velour tracksuit. It was the more like classy version of it, because I'd wear it to work. It was a zip up hoodie, but it was like a knit, like a zip up knitted material, if that makes sense. If you know what I mean. And that I still have. Okay, we're doing all the blues. Blue and purple and blue and purple. Let's put all of you guys back here. Does anyone have an OG Juicy Couture tracksuit? Running to the side now. Velour is a nightmare. Does Canada have pink stores? Yes, they do. Like Victoria's Secret pink, yes. I used to own a lot of pink. What brands do you get your clothes from? Different brands. And I don't buy new clothes and then like wear only new clothes for the year, like influencers usually do. This shirt is from Lululemon. I think it's 6 or 7 years old. Like you can't find this one anymore. I have it in several colors. These are new. My socks are old. They're from Florida. Probably 10 years ago. I buy new ones at Costco though. I found new Puma socks at Costco, which is really nice. I don't know. I guess I shop at different places. It depends. I have a lot of Lululemon stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Like a lot of their hoodies are just super cozy, and then you can get them in different solid colors, which I really liked to wear for content. Whether it was main channel videos or stream or podcast, I would like to wear like a solid color depending on the theme. So I ended up buying like their scuba hoodies in like a bunch of different colors because it helped me achieve that. What else? I have a lot of Roots stuff, Lulu. I have some Aritzia stuff, but none of their like fancy stuff, just their like sweatpants and t-shirts. That's all I have from Aritzia. What else do I own? You guys remind me, I don't fucking know. I don't remember. I don't have any designer. I think. Maybe my aunt gave me something at some point that I'm not remembering. But I don't know where to buy other things. Aloe, a little bit, but their prices have gone up like 3 times. Am I crazy? I literally Googled it the other day. I'm like, when did Aloe increase their prices? Because I'm confused. I remember when Aloe came out and I bought stuff and it was slightly less than Lulu on average for like a legging or whatever. I remember a time when Aloe was slightly less money than Lululemon. And Lulu hasn't changed that much. It's gone a little bit up like everyone. But I swear to God, I went to buy like, I don't know, it was just like a tank top and it was like $120 Canadian. So it's probably like, I don't know, $100 American. Why? What happened? Anyone know? Why? I don't know why you would know. I think they just thought like they were gonna change their target market to like pretend to be, well, we're luxury athleisure. That's why our tank top is $100 instead of $62. Okay, well, you used to be $62, which is still not cheap, but my point was they have increased a lot since when they first launched, because I did buy a few things at launch. I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. Cool leggings. I like to try different leggings. Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, what happened? And it's not just explained by inflation. No. They went for a whole different bracket here. It's not just inflation. That's bullshit. partially explained by inflation, but they went from pricing themselves deliberately, I think, slightly less than Lululemon to like be appealing to more masses, which is strategic, to like being way more than Lululemon. And now they like use Kylie Jenner or Kendall Jenner or whatever to model their stuff because they want to go for the like, we're the luxury expensive athleisure brand. And I'm like, okay, I will not buy a tank top for $100 anymore. Annoying. I blame YouTubers. YouTubers did this? I don't know. Definitely the Aloe Gym and influencers wearing it. Oh, I have seen what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, blame the influencers. I don't know. I thought it was kind of blaming like, not Sophia Richie like individually, but the idea of people doing like quiet athleisure luxury. It's just more expensive, duh. Like, okay, why? I don't know. I thought that was kind of the impacts, possibly. So I went into an Aloe store recently. Well, not that recently, like 6 months ago maybe. And I did buy a couple things, but then I went back online and I realized I think it's actually more money online, which makes no sense when it's the same product. I don't understand. It should be the same. Hello, Hawaii. So yeah, Nintendo caused it. Oh yes, definitely. Same happened with an athleisure brand I liked. And they said they updated the materials, but never said what was different. Well, I don't know. Maybe they did. Like, it's not impossible for brands to upgrade their product. Like, I'm not gonna say they definitely didn't. I don't know for a fact. But anyways, so I don't really buy Aloe anymore. I still buy a Lulu, which has, in my understanding, like, yeah, it's increased a bit with inflation, but it hasn't like doubled. I need to expand my wardrobe. Okay, chat, why don't you find some clothes for me? Like when Sophia helped me in the States and we went to Urban Outfitters. Let's go to turquoise now. Yes, let's do this. We're doing turquoise. These are green, so we will hold these for later. Green, green. Turquoise, turquoise. Okay, need some more in here. I will say I much prefer Gen Z's sense of style, to be honest. Y'all know what's up. I just don't know where to buy it, but I like it. A try-on stream would be fun. I did that once. People were annoyed. Where does Gen Z shop? Don't answer if you're millennial. Don't trick me. Where does Gen Z shop that's not quiet luxury? I do not like quiet luxury. I don't want to be quiet or luxurious. Actually hate it. Target? Well, we don't have those here. A lot of people saying Target. Thrifting. I don't know how you thrift. I think it takes so much time and effort. I applaud your level of patience. I mean, this is not thrifting, but when I would go to like Winners, which is Marshalls basically, or TJ Maxx, and you have to like look through 8 million racks to like find anything, and then you don't find it in your size, so you have to like scour the store. Yeah, that's the closest I've come to the level of patience required for thrifting. I also don't think there's that huge of a market in Ottawa for that kind of thing, to be honest. Unless you're doing it online, which I don't really do. Unless I'm buying clothes for a launch stream, like Dark Academia. Old Navy, Aerie, estate sales, what? Macy's, yeah, we don't have that. Thrifting is a sport of passion, yeah. So you gotta be into it. I feel like I don't have patience or time to go to a thrift store. And if I did it online, I just wouldn't know if it fits. And when I buy clothes online now, I'm usually only buying them because I already have it. And I'm just getting a different variation or color. So like I know what to expect. So I find it hard to do that online. So I don't know where to go. Where do you even thrift in real life? Like, educate me. What does that mean? Like, give me names. Like, are you talking about like you physically go to a Value Village? Wait, is that a thing in the States? I don't know. But in Canada, it is. Value Village. Okay, it is. All right. Goodwill. That's where people find my OG Holo shirt, and then they'll send me a picture of it. So I've definitely donated clothes to a Value Village or equivalent in Ottawa. So maybe you've thrifted my clothes, I don't know. Here, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Have you found my clothes? No, I'm just kidding. Do you buy thrifted? Thrifted? Thrifted clothes. Yes, mainly just thrifted. Yes, about half my clothes, half my closet. Just occasionally. I can't spell it, but you know what I mean. Or never. All right, we are on greens-ish. Greens-ish. I'm mostly trying to do this in rainbow order now, but again, with all different formulas, it becomes tricky. But it is my mission to get this done by the end of stream. Because what time is it? It's already 2. Good Lord. Who is talking too much? Couldn't be me. Could not be me. Did I kind of miss purple? Yeah, I did. We gotta push out for purple. 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 These are kind of purple. This is also kind of purple. Push out for purple. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Pink will go on the next shelf because I kind of want it to stand out over here. So that is the goal. And yes, I'm gonna come take a look at your poll results later. We just gotta get through these. I wonder, do you guys have the most of Holo Taco? Or do you love another brand more? Watch, someone has more, like Sally. For the longest time, I definitely had the most fun, and then I think we released more. Actually, I don't even know. It's not like I counted these. She might have more than, I mean, I know over time, obviously, since having existed for more than 10 years, a brand would have more than my brand that's only existed for 5. But I just mean in my collection. Only Holo Taco, 98% holo, mostly holo, definitely mostly holo, mainly holo. I have all Holo Taco, gave away my other brands. What? Okay, let's close this poll. Do you buy thrifted clothes? 10% mainly just shop thrifted, 17% half their closet, 45% just a KZ on Ellie, and 30% approximately never. I might be in the occasionally category, but that's if you count when I've bought things for a stream where I needed like a retro jacket or a dark academia vintage skirt. Like, I have thrifted items where I had a specific look and I needed something like older or vintage. So I guess I occasionally thrift, but I'm kind of taking my chances online trying to buy things. Wait, that's not true. We did go to a thrift store to find a VHS for the retro collection, and no one had it. We went to like 3 different stores. I think we eventually had, like, Ben's parents had one, but it was like the wrong color. So then I think ultimately my team shipped me the VHS they were using for the shoot so I could have a black one. The struggle trying to find a VHS. You sew most of your clothes? Wow, that's crazy. Vintage is different than thrifting? Sure, yes. There's always tapes at my local Goodwills. Yeah, I had a struggle finding one in Ottawa, and I don't know why. So that was very difficult to get the retro collection. Okay, so blue, green. Green. It's like, because there's like multi-curl pigments, I have to like go down and like look to make sure it is in fact the color I thought it was. Green, green. That one's chameleon coat coated. Those are, no, that's more like bronze. That's more like bronze too. Okay, there's so many that land in the like bronze, gold, red category. This one's kind of green. Okay, green. So let's stop it there. I'll leave a little bit of breathing room so that now I can do pinks. Pinks! Just because I'm trying to put a little more color here, because you might see some of this. And I do like it when you see it. So I'm gonna put these here. And I might actually do 3 rows because I just have so many of these. Like, it's wild. She is wild. Have all these like baby pinks too. It kind of looks like that one, but here, you take from there and you go up there. Yeah, switch, there you go. And we'll do like light pinks, salmons, Menchie savory salmon. Oh, that was purple, no. This was also purple. Uh-oh. I'm running out of extra gray space. This was kind of teal too, see? I knew I needed to leave a gap. This is a warm purple, so I'll keep her here with reds. Okay, speaking of reds, they'll be next. So prepare over here. Okay. Just switched from the last vlog because I realized you were live. Hello. Fast forward to reality. Florida has the best Goodwill. Florida has the best everything. I miss the times when we would go to Florida, like 16 years ago. The dollar was great in my direction and everything was on sale all the time at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Ross, all of them, Target. I bought my clothes for the entire year when my sister and family and I would go down to Florida to visit grandma. And I would like stuff as much as I could in my suitcase and then not shop again for 365 days. That was the strategy. I didn't go back to school shopping in like the fall, okay? I just went Florida shopping once a year whenever we went. I think it was January sometimes, or maybe it was like March break. And then I would get as many clothes as I could, all on sale, TJ Maxx prices. I was like, $12 for this hoodie? Amazing. And then it would just wear those clothes for the rest of the year. That was my version of back to school shopping. And yeah, fast forward 16 years later, no. It's not good. It's not good. They just don't have the brands aren't the same. The price isn't the same. The dollar, the conversion rate's not the same. If, you know, fellow Canadians, they understand. And there's nothing we can do about that. So it's going down to south to shop is not the same experience. And it was like a cultural event. I don't know if Americans know this, okay? But let me educate you, okay? The rich kids in my school, and yeah, I know that's relative, but there was a lot of kids. Okay, I was like middle class. Like I'm not gonna pretend I like wasn't. My parents were fine enough. But there was a whole other level of kids in my high school who were like actually like really rich. Like they got gifted a brand new BMW when they turned 16. I was gifted my grandmother's 10-year-old used Subaru because she didn't need it anymore, which is still a car. I know, but I'm just trying to say there was another echelon of people I grew up with in school, and you know, their parents did things mine did not in terms of how much money they had. And the cultural event that would occur amongst those rich girlies is they would drive down to Buffalo, like multiple times a year to go shopping. Like their parents would take them for a Buffalo trip this weekend. So it was a lot of like, oh, we're going to Buffalo this weekend, we're going shopping, like all the time. And I think I went to Buffalo once. And it might've been only because there was like a dance thing going on there that I had to go to. But I never participated in the Canadian cultural event of driving down to Buffalo to like go shopping all the time. I guess Buffalo has a lot of like nicer fancy stores. I honestly don't know. My experience was just going to Florida to Marshall's and TJ Maxx, which was basically like the discount stores that had last year's version of things. Buffalo, New York, yes. So, because I grew up in Toronto area, so it wasn't that far just to go drive down south. Yes, we were talking about Buffalo, New York, sorry. Isn't Toronto larger than Buffalo? Yes, I think so, but Buffalo is where there was a ton of shops. I don't know if it's like that today, but there was a ton of like outlet malls, designer brands. They'd come back with like the newest Diesel stuff, the newest Kappa outfit. You remember Kappa with like the tracksuits? Yeah, okay. Anyways, that was the Canadian like cultural experience. If you grew up in the Toronto area, you'd hear about kids, if it wasn't you, going down to Buffalo to shop to get all the new shit. Or just never would have pegged it as fancy. I don't think it was fancy, but compared to what we had in Toronto, it was like the place to go. While the dollar was great, the conversion dollar, like the ratio was good. And then they would just spend the weekend shopping. Is Buffalo not fancy? Yeah, I don't know anything about Buffalo. I just know that's where all the kids went shopping. Okay, I'm gonna double up here. We're gonna double up. Bottoms up. Fill up my cup. Do any Americans come to Canada to shop? You tell me, does this happen in reverse? Is anyone like, oh my God, I really wanna go to the Rideau Mall in Ottawa. I really wanna go to the Bayshore Shopping Center. I would die. No? What do you mean no? Come on, at least one of you has said, oh, I really wanna go to Ottawa to shop. It's cheaper for you if you come to Canada. Well, maybe not, because even though the conversion rate is good and it looks like you gain money when you give 100 American dollars and they give you, I don't know, $130 back, but then you try and buy things here and you realize that it's actually slightly more expensive, so it all evens out. Yeah, you want to go to the McDonald's on Rideau Street? Trust me. Hey, you're never gonna trust me again after this, but you wanna tour Ottawa? Okay, I got some recommendations. Yeah, go to the McDonald's on Rideau Street. Hi, Menchie. Menchie, come up. Up. She's thinking about it. She'll decide. She's taking her time. Menchie, jump. No, not my desk. I mean the chair, you ding dong. See, there's another Holo Queen. I'm gonna have to put that somewhere else. Whoop, there she is. The McDonald's on Rideau is closed. What? Is it actually? I haven't been since I was young and drunk. Is it actually closed? It's closed for months? Oh. I didn't even know that. I'm learning things. Okay, don't go there. It's closed. Fuck. We only went to Buffalo, to Canada, to drink when we were 19? Yeah. That's why I went to Quebec when I was 18. Now I'm 30, we go to Canada. IKEA to shop. Wait, you guys don't have IKEA? What? I thought that was, I mean, I know it's Swedish, but I thought you guys had IKEA. I'm confusion. It closed last year, that's so sad. I mean, it's probably for the better. It's kind of like a bit of a joke, you know, or at least that's how I remember it. But this was 15 years ago when I would go there. There's an IKEA in my town. Okay, yeah. You have IKEA, but not everywhere. Okay, got it. Yeah, we do have an IKEA in Ottawa, and it's a really big one. Easy to get lost in. Cheers. Don't step on that, okay? It's hot, you little baby. I gotta pick your eyes. You wanna jump on my shoulder. I can see it in her face. She's thinking about jumping on my shoulder, but you're not gonna do it today because this shirt will rip. Okay, you're gonna sit here with chat. Sit with chat, you can't jump on me. You can sit in my chair, but that's it. No, no, I see her trying to jump. I don't think so, little baby. Not today, Menchosaurus, not today. Okay, I'm doing warm toned purplies in here. Oh, she said, okay, bye then. She said, okay, bye. And this is more pinks. Let's put you in there and you in there. I am doubling up. It's just the more effective, efficient way to do it, folks. Okay, now let's do reds. I'm putting like the darker reds at the back because they just look the least interesting on the shelf, if that makes sense. Some of these I don't know where to put. Like any of the iridescent stuff, I'm like, okay. Like here's like some champagne-y stuff, I guess I'll put it here. And then we will move into purplies. But I will leave some room because I know I'm gonna find some. And then I'm gonna move all these down. There's another green. Browns and golds. Why are there so many of you? There's, uh-oh, I don't have room for all the greens up there. Uh-oh. Might have to rethink what to do with greens, green lover. As a kid, I remember IKEA being like going to an amusement park. It still is like that today as an adult. Iridescent at the front? Yes. Iridescent at the front. Put your toppers out, kids. Okay, let's get more. I have more reds sitting in here. Reddish pinks. Reddish pinks. So these actually need to move. Very strawberry. Speaking of strawberry, I'm having a hard time picking a shade name for something next year. It's not really like true strawberry though. That's why I don't think it should have the word strawberry in it. It could, but I don't know. It's a little more like muted. It's not like low-key blushing, which is like deeper. I don't know. I have several, I was almost gonna say the number and then you can do math. But I'm smarter than that. I have several other good shade names that I feel really confident about, and they were due yesterday. Oops. I mean, well, it's okay. They don't work on the weekend, so they can wait till Monday. That gives me the weekend to finalize. But I can't pick the last one. Like, shade names are fun, don't get me wrong. But like, when you're naming so many, there's only gonna be so many that you're like, oh, this one's so good. Like, but not every single one of them is like, yeah, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? It doesn't just do that. Straw maybe. Scoliosis berry. Sciatica red. Burning leg pain. Nerve pain. You're on my nerve. It doesn't really fit the theme, so we can help. What are your thoughts on wanting B12? You guys want that vitamin glow, don't you? Well, maybe one day. Sounds very difficult. Fuck! That's a good one. The shade, I wouldn't call it berry something, because berry to me would mean more like rich and dark and juicy, which this shade isn't. Bruised fruit? No. Throw us the shade we can help? No. It's not even down here. It's upstairs. I don't want to name it berry something. I actually think it's not berry. It's more like, if anything, it was a light strawberry. Okay, wait. Fuck, I'm gonna get yelled at. I think Ben's not watching me because he's reading his book, so he'll never know. But let me remind myself, what are my contenders? I don't think it'll give you enough information. So I had Strawberry Apron, which I think better suits the shade name because the apron makes it feel different. I had Rural Romance, which is just hard to say. Countryside Romance, Short and Sweet, Peony Petals, Half Bloomed, Heart Grows Fonder, Dried Flowers, like something like in there, but I couldn't, I don't know. I don't love any of them yet. And I don't mean that doesn't mean I hate them. I'm just like, I don't know which one to use. Okay, which one do I use? Go. Half Bloomed is cute. It is cute. Peony Petals. Sweet Treats, I just didn't want to use sweet again because it reminds me of Sweet Tooth, you know? Floral Feeling. Short and Sweet is very like Sabrina Carpenter though. So I don't know. Picnic. Picnic is a good word. Shortcake. I didn't want to go too hard in the baking direction because we already did like cookies and crumbs, like baking butter. But if it was like somewhat related, like apron, like okay. Rural Romance? No, I said romance. Stem Farmer. Pigs on a Farm. Oh, Ben's up. Uh-oh. Okay, nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. Nothing is happening. We are organizing. We are organizing. Oh, look, I found cremes. This is a very rare F.U.N Lacquer creme. Rare find, okay? One of them is in like a frosty bottle. I think these were some of the only cremes that they did. Don't know where to put those. I feel like those have to go somewhere else because they kind of stick out strangely. So let's just go back to putting purples like nothing happened. Yes. We love that. Okay. And now I'm gonna do more purples. I'm gonna do some of these shades that I don't have a color definition. Like they're just kind of all over the place. Has definitely helped to stand, so thank you for standing by. While I recover from my simply sciatica. Y'all should just fire me, just fire me. Just get rid of me. Who is she? Who does she think she is anyways? That's Simply Girl. Oh no. Okay, let's do iridescent right here. Iridescent. Let's go. You can go right here. You know what would be a good shade name? Iridescent. Like eerie, like E-E, however you spell eerie. Rhubarb Brush. Is it rhubarb though? What color is rhubarb? I don't think it's rhubarby. Rhubarb color. No, that's like darker and like saturated or, well, there's some of them that are close actually. Is it? Some of them yes, some of them no. I don't know if it's that good. Eerie pink peat, no. Rhubarb is more, yeah, it's a bit, when I hear rhubarb, I think like a bit more of a rich bush. Farmer's daughter, that's actually not bad, but I don't know if I want to do that. Is that offensive? I actually don't know. This is exactly what you shouldn't do. Is farmer's daughter offensive? Do I need to Google this? Gingham, yes, I have that in my list, but it's hard to say for some people. I don't want to use the word blush again because we already have low-key blushing. Picnic pink. I just don't like saying like pink or blue unless it's otherwise really strong. Flushed cheeks. Sounds a little horny to me. Not offensive as a farmer's daughter. Okay, Katie. Chris, you're gonna get porn with farmer's daughter? So I shouldn't Google it. Bro. The Shrimple Life? That's pretty good. I'm writing it down. No one will vote for it, but the Shrimple Life. When I tell you, we actually had a number of really bad unhinged names for this collection that we definitely can't use. I'm not even kidding. I wrote them down anyways for my own humor enjoyment. But I have a whole list of names that are just so stupid. But we definitely can't use them. And so I can't tell you them either. But sometimes you just like say dumb shit with your friends, you know what I mean? Or your coworkers. And you just laugh like, yeah, we could never do this, but that's me half the time in meetings. With great respect, of course. Much respect. Always respect. Okay, we got some pinky. These are silvers, so I'm gonna put silvers together. These are kind of like black, silver. What is this? This is kind of color I cannot describe color. Pressed cheeks, that sounds interesting. Strawberry smoothie, I make those. Shrimply pink for the win, yeah. I swear, one day I need a shrimp. They're actually, oh fuck, I can't keep telling you things. There is something that I might be able to slide the word shrimp into. Not the same collection, another one. It actually may not be that weird, but I don't know yet because we haven't finished developing all the formulas. So like, it has to kind of look like shrimp for it to make sense. But I might intentionally, don't tell anyone, get them to make a color that's kind of shrimpy just so I can name it the Shrimple Life or Shrimply Swimming in it or Shrimply in it or something with shrimp. It's very exciting when I get to slip something in that is more personal to me. Even if people don't really like get that, or it has like a dual meaning, like a normal meaning and then my meaning. Like, what do you pink? Great example. What do you pink? Average person says, oh, that's a cute pun. Okay, well, they don't even know. I'm the what do you think girl, so. You don't even know that that is me.
The shrimply life, it's just the shrimple things in life.
The shrimp things in life are free. Shrimping ain't easy. Big shrimp and squeeze the tail. Flamingo, that's a good one. Shrimply divine. Shrimply the best, better than all the rest, right? Mm-hmm. Is it a bug collection with shrimp? It's actually a bottom feeders collection. Okay, we take all the vermin at the bottom of the ocean. What else is at the bottom of the ocean? We got micro shrimp. I don't know. I'm not a marine biologist. I'm just trying to live that shrimply life, okay? You just gotta live your life. You gotta shrimpify. You gotta stand up tall, even if you're 5'4". Autoimmune pink, nice. Eczema red. Rashy girl, rash girlies. Clammy hands, oh my god. Clam chowder, that sounds kind of like a muddy, it sounds like a muddy shade, you know what I mean? Rash decisions, okay, that's better, that's better. You know, don't make a rash decision with these shade names. I will have to make a rash decision in 2 days, whether I like it or not. And, you know, very much appreciate all of your help. All right, looking good in the neighborhood. Okay, we're gonna do these ones. And let's put this one behind because it's looking kind of weird. Now let's throw these guys. Actually, you can stay in the front. You can go in the back. You can also go in the back. That's green, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. These go here. These are here. You can go here. Whoa, what happened? Get in line. Excuse me, sir. You will not be let in from recess unless you stand in line. Menchie. I just heard her like yawn. Where are you, child? Little freako. Cherry blossom Pepto-Dismal. Shrimp Scambolini, yeah. Look at all these. Peeing out the polish, like that one. What about pee out the tea? Boar worms? What? Picture perfect? What's a boar worm? Wait, do I want to know? I don't want to know. Don't explain it. You're a boar worm. What does that mean when you like have worms and you're bored? Sounds kind of unappetizing. I'm not interested. I'm about to have lunch. It's gonna be a wonderful strawberry smoothie. Maybe that will inspire a shade name. Okay, we're almost done. Everyone pay attention. This will definitely be not tested of you, but you know. Okay, I'm gonna put all the kind of black ones, but wait, I have to see if any of them is Black Holo Witch. Hello, Black Holo Witch, are you there? Come in now. That one doesn't have a label on it. It could be my shade without the label. Oh, here they are. Okay, found them. So now I can put them over here. Uh-oh, I ran out of room. Gotta demote you this way. So I can put you here. Be very careful now. There we go. Okay, looking good. This is very exciting. Good job. Good job, me. I do have an extra Holo Queen. Anyone want it? So these crowns I'm gonna put over here so they're just not seen for now because I gotta decide what to do with them. Here's some extra kind of greens and golds that I'm just gonna throw up here. Just pretend, whatever. And this is where I'm gonna put hollow, like silver, more traditional silver grays. Actually, that's the wrong decision. Why don't I just leave these two shelves for something else? That would make way more sense, yeah. Because I would like to fit them all on one shelf if possible. So let's put these here. And I will probably readjust this because I think I'm gonna have to concatenate, condense one more time. Amalgamate, aggregate. What are some other synonyms? Compartmentalize, compact, stuff together, squish. That's an extra. Oh, there's one more. No, I forgot the ones on my desk. Why didn't you tell me? I put boar worms in our channel. It's funny, not gross. I don't know if I believe you. Do I trust mods? The boar worms? What? Do I want to click on this? I'm so confused. What is this?
The boar worms.
No! Not the boar worm!
Now see, listen, I also like Flash Gordon.
I don't understand. Ah! Okay. No! I do not want. I don't know what's happening. It's from a Flash Gordon reference. Okay, I have no idea who that is, but I believe you. Almost put that in upside down. No! Okay. Okay, is that it? Wait, there's more in this box, and it's not worms. It's more Holo Taco boxes. I guess I just put them at the bottom. And there we have it, kids. I mean, you're all adults. One more box down. Woo! Thank God. Okay. Look what I found. You asked me about death threats earlier, and don't send me them because you want this. This is the first anniversary collection. Yes, I still have some. I have them scattered around. And I will maybe do what I did last year for Menchie Gang. One's missing. What happened? Winter shimmers. I will do what I did for Menchie Gang at some point for Christmas. Next month, maybe. And give them away. Dark rainbow. I already had one of those here, so this is just an extra that I could also include in my giveaway. But I do have a pile, like I will have to stock them, because see how I have a lot of boxes that just like randomly I stole one? I don't know. So if I'm giving away from my personal stash, which there are no refunds, not that you're buying it, but like it's just, it comes as it is. It's thrifting from Simply's closet. Then I have to like find this, and I don't know. It might be a newer one, you know, the cartons might look different if we updated them. Or it might be really old and have been sitting in a box for 4 years, depending on how old it is. So let me just put these aside for now. And bring my camera back. I think that's good. Whew. Hold on a second. Everyone bow down. I'm not in the middle anymore, but whatever. Don't threaten us with a good time. That chair, I know, this chair is so beautiful. Every time I leave, you just stare at her in jealousy, I know. My dad has the same chair, but white. Okay, we know he's rich then. Just kidding. Would you do a mini box again? No. I don't think we would ever do this style of box with the like lots of finishing like this and this more sophisticated packaging under 5, because if we did less, then we lose money because we don't charge you for the box. So if you want us to charge for the box, yeah, I could make a box of fancy cardboard with hollow packaging more than a carton for one, if you want. Charge an extra few dollars though. So no, we're not gonna make fancy, like very solid collection boxes like this. That being said, we are experimenting with something else. It's not this style of collection box, but it's something else that is more reasonable, like within the budget of not charging you extra for packaging. But that keeps things interesting. We're working on something. I love the tea collection box. Well, that'll never happen again because it was also the most expensive thing to make. You know, sometimes you just gotta do things and learn. What happened with the chat while I was gone? I don't know what happened with the chat while you were gone. All right, well, that was episode 12 of Unpacking. Good job. We did 100% of my F.U.N Lacquers, and I know I just moved the camera, but it's a good like 2.5 full shelves. So yes, I still have way more Holo Taco, but that's also because I'm doubling up on some of these. Like some of these are 2 in a row, if you've noticed, which I will need to change over time to make more room. Read the super chats. I've been doing it as I went. We're trying to reach you. Yes, you passed it. Scroll back up. Having fun. How are you finding having done swatch sticks? I'm thinking of doing mine for making Skittles, but at almost 1K shades. Okay, well, I don't have 1,000 Holo Tacos. I only have like 200 and something. I don't do swatch sticks for any other brand, so maybe that's something that would help you narrow down. If you just do them on like the main brands. If you do them on every single, if I did swatch sticks on every brand that I owned, like pre-Holo Taco Simply, that would be fucking insane. I would have like 2,000 to 3,000. I know some people do it, but I couldn't do that many. With Holo Taco, it's I can manage it. But yeah, I don't have an answer for you because I've never done that many. It's already kind of a lot just to like organize these guys. That's not even it. There's like 2 more wheels. But I just update it when we have a new release. Put my shade names and Simply React. Oh no. Okay, well, I guess I have some stuff to read through. Oh, thank you. Wow, you, holy shit. Thank you, Abby. The swatch streams are so much fun. Yes, and I will do some, except now I don't really need to because I just update with one collection at a time and there's not that many. With the exception of birthstones, I guess 12 is a lot, but you know, that was an exception. An exceptional time for an exceptional release. And with that, thank you guys for joining me unpacking. We are down to just a couple boxes left. If I stand up, I see 1, 2, and I know I have one over there, which isn't that many. I think I only have 3 boxes of not Holo Taco, other nail polish brands that I have to finish putting up here, which isn't that much. And then after I'm done that, I'm gonna go over there to the other side of my room and continue unpacking my unreleased prototypes. I might do that closer to when we're gonna launch Declassified 002, because I think like thematically it makes a lot of sense. But I am gonna do another unpacking my prototypes stream, which I did one before. It requires going to the other side of the room. But yeah, I need to fix that side of the room, because that's the other part of my unpacking is all the Holo Taco prototypes. There's a bunch I haven't unpacked. There's like 4 boxes of those, but those aren't going on these shelves. Those are going on my IKEA shelves. And the reviving one I want to do, but reviving nail polish with nail thinner, but I don't want to do that until I've unpacked all of the polish that's going to go on this shelf, because I know I have some really old ones and I just want to make sure I get them all so I have like the options in front of me. So yeah, that's what we're doing, you know, and I appreciate everyone just hanging out and just coming here for a chill time and not necessarily expecting like doing 10 wild things on stream, clickbait, like, or whatever. You know, we're injured and we've been doing a lot. We went to Ulta, we have tea, we got Holo Taco coming out. So this is my selfish time, actually. Okay, this is still me unpacking, my productive selfish time that I'm bored doing alone. So please hang out with me. That's what we do every weekend. And Wednesday, we're starting a new game, Life is Strange. The new Life is Strange, which I'm excited for, because I liked the first Life is Strange. It won't be cozy. It will be chaotic. Don't come for cozy, only come for chaos. All right, thank you to the mods. Thank you to the Menchie gang again. Thank you, in large part because of you, we do monthly donations and I like to keep that up. So thank you, and I hope you like it here. And I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your weekend. Don't forget the time changes for North America. I think it already happened for some of Europe, but time is changing and that means you gain an hour, which is good. So you can wake up earlier. Good job. Good job, everyone. All right, thanks so much for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.